Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. You have found the internet's best live break room featuring signed sports memorabilia and autographed sports cards inside the most exciting mystery boxes. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down to make it as easy as possible to understand. First, head to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of the series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win an item at an extremely discounted rate. Then click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you have completed your checkout, tune in to the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at 7 p.m. Central Time any day of the week, or 4 p.m. on weekdays, along with 2 p.m. on weekends. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen. When your specific break begins, your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once the randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia that will be shipped straight to your door. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Most of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or opened on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points towards specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. Your breaker for tonight's show.
Oh my God.
Likes long walks on the beach, candlelight dinners in his Patrick Mahomes jersey,
The best quarterback in the world.
Oh, there
Patrick
he is.
Mahomes.
and staring at the messy posters over his bed, it's Kamen Entchev.
Hello and welcome to Ultimate Autographs. Kamen Entchev here with Alex Tellez. Ready for an awesome noon show today. A lot of great stuff in the room. Diamond helmets, 18 boxes left. We got 7 photo headliners. So many big names. A Viking triple sign with Randy Moss, Chris Carter, and Dante Culpepper. We have ourselves Charles Woodson, Calvin Johnson. A lot of names we don't always see in the room, including Puka Nacua.
Oh, yeah.
First time ever getting him in the break room. That's exciting. The full-size authentic practice squad. We are down to the last 9 boxes. Big names left like Tyreek Hill. We have Tua, Amon-Ra St. Brown. A lot of goodies in there. Almost all the headliners that are in the jerseys. Almost all the headliners that are in the minis. Brand new series. We have the black and blue all authentics. Alex, I'm pumped to get started. Before we get in the breaks, how was your Christmas, man?
It was a good Christmas. Went to the girlfriend's side on Christmas Eve. Went to my house on Christmas Day. It was a good Christmas. I even got a greater Christmas present right here with this UA hoodie.
It's so nice. I wore mine yesterday.
Oh, it's nice.
I know we had it at the Christmas party, which you couldn't make, but they're very comfortable. Beautiful hoodies as well. Daniel Kyler, we're doing great. How are you? DK Cali, what's up, Daniel Kyler? We are doing great. We are ready for some breaks. Gonna be a whole lot of fun. 1 pre-fill in the backfield, black box jerseys. Let's get the show started with our dice roll and our randomizer. So let's see, looking for 6 or higher on the dice roll. 4 and a 2, 6 exactly. 6 will do. Heading on over to the wheel of names. Let's see what we're chasing for this noon show. Oh, look at that.
Oh.
Daniel Kyler, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
He's working, watching UA on my birthday. You tell your work he needs to get off and just watch UA and enjoy his birthday the right way. That's cool. If you don't mind asking, Daniel, how old are you? No pressure at all, but congrats on the birthday, man. That is very, very exciting. I don't know, what is it like having a birthday so close to Christmas? Like, do you get double the gifts, or do you kind of get, like, gypped, to be honest, right?
Well, I know for my girlfriend's dad, his is the 15th, so I just combined it as present.
Okay, see?
Yeah.
Exactly. He's getting gypped. That's not the best way to have it. I know my one of my best friends from college, his girlfriend's birthday is on Christmas exactly.
Oh, man.
So,
Yeah.
a lot of pressure to deliver big, right? 41 today, but still look 28, LOL. That's right, Daniel.
that.
He's still getting carded at the bars, Daniel Kyler. Congrats, man. Happy birthday from all of us here at UA. I hope it's a wonderful, wonderful day. So we do have our jersey ready. Shane Pollard, Dakota Neff, Shane Pollard, and Alfred Staub. Jersey single number 1. Go ahead and drop me a box number. Daniel says, thank you. You're welcome. His Buffalo Bills going to get him a present and make the playoffs, which sounded crazy a few weeks ago, but they're, well, I was going to say rolling, but not exactly against the Chargers.
No, but I mean, they still have a chance at the division.
Kind of.
Well,
I think they got to win out, and the Dolphins have to lose out.
Yeah, which is very possible.
It's possible.
Well, because they played the Dolphins last week.
Yeah, they do. Exactly. Miami has the Ravens.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I guess it is technically possible. They've got... Yeah, they would have the tiebreaker because back-to-back head-to-head wins. Is that right?
That's right.
Okay, so we'll see.
That'd be something.
What's up, Jason? We're doing great, man. Ready for some breaks? I'll be at the game this Sunday with Marissa. Oh, my gosh. Enjoy. I was going to say bundle up, but with how the weather is, I bet it won't even be that cold.
Probably not.
50 plus on Christmas. That was weird, Alex.
I didn't mind it.
No, I didn't either. I'm a warm weather guy, but I could have gone without the rain, though. I do prefer snow on Christmas.
Yeah, on Christmas. Yeah.
That's okay. So I'll give you guys about 20 seconds on a box number. Shane, Dakota, and Alfred. Otherwise, we'll head to our famous wheel to decide what box we'll be doing here. So that's cool. Buffalo Bills game this weekend for Daniel Kyler.
It's the Patriots.
It's a revenge game.
It is. They lost last time. I don't see them losing again.
Yeah, the Patriots just beat the Broncos, who were fairly hot. I know the Lions game was bad, but they were a team that was playing good football, trying to make the playoffs, and they lose.
They're benching Russ now.
Oh. I had the Patriots plus 6.5, plus 7, whatever it was.
There you go.
So that was well. I did not hit on the Niners game, though. Man, that shocked me.
Yeah.
The Ravens just clobbered them. So, benching Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
Okay.
Scapegoat.
He has been good. I mean, he hasn't been great. He's not the same Russell Wilson, but I wouldn't blame him for their losses. No. Early on, it was the defense. Lately, I don't know. Now, let's do box 12 in the jerseys. I think we did 12, but looks like 11 is the closest to 12, Alex. So we'll do box 11. So we'll get these guys randomized for their spots. Good luck, folks. In the backfield jerseys, full of headliners. Might I recommend the diamond helmets as well. Almost a 1 in 2 chance at a headliner, better than 1 in 3 with all those multi-signed lids. So dice roll was 6 clicks here. Shane Pollard, NFC North, NFC South. Alfred Staub, NFC East. We got Shane Pollard, NFC West. Dakota Neff in the AFC North. Alfred, AFC South. Shane, AFC East. And Alfred, lastly, in the AFC West. Box 11 of 35. Our first break. First of probably many today. Oh my gosh, what a start. What a start in our first break of the first show of the day. We got one of the best running backs of all time. The beautiful Charger powder blue, LaDainian Tomlinson. Sick custom jersey, AFC West. Alfred Staub, who I think is a Charger fan.
Oh, yeah,
he just got the best Charger of all time.
The best jersey.
The best jersey. It's very clean. Most rushing touchdowns in a single season. Most total touchdowns in a season. LaDainian Tomlinson, second most rush touchdowns of all time. Former league MVP. Fantastic kid, Alfred. LT. LaDainian Tomlinson. That is fantastic right there in the AFC West. Wow, wow, wow.
Talk about a start to a show.
Yes, and this is, of course, very subjective. I'm personally an LT fan. In my opinion, that might have been the best headliner in that series.
I think it was, too, because it's on that powder blue. Like,
yes.
that is the best, like, football jersey in football.
Man, That is insane right there. I'm going to put it right here next to you for now. I know I may fold this up later because it takes up room, but we might have to put this in the hit video. I know we normally do authentic helmets, all the custom lids, but that is a jersey that speaks for itself. Wow. Tomlinson.
That would be like the one jersey in Madden I would just pick even if I wasn't the Chargers. Just make that my jersey.
Right? See, I'm totally biased towards the powder blue because, I grew up being a UNC fan just because of MJ. Only reason, Chicago legend. And then I became an Argentina fan because of Messi.
There you go.
So the powder, that like light blue color scheme.
The best color.
It's my favorite. Definitely my favorite. Anything left in practice squad? A lot of good stuff, Daniel. We got a Tyreek Hill full-size helmet. That's a rep helmet. I'm on Ross St. Brown on that sick alternate lion. That's a rep as well. And we have that sick Tua Funko Pop. Tua right now is still in the MVP race.
If he has a really good week, like one of those, big games, 300 yards, 3 touchdowns versus the Ravens.
And they beat him. He'll get MVP.
Well, because last year when he played the Ravens, they had that crazy comeback. And
that was nuts.
He threw for like 450 yards and had like 5 touchdowns.
A little bit different Ravens defense this year.
It definitely is, but
I wouldn't put it past them. NFL leader in passing yards to an absolute beast. So I know Lamar's getting a lot of hype, but I did see something online that was interesting that was just showcasing Lamar's numbers. And numbers-wise, he definitely is not even, top 5 quarterback in the league numbers-wise. But obviously the win-loss record matters a lot in the MVP race. I was telling at a Christmas party, at my girlfriend's family party, I was telling her uncle, I was like, boy, the NFL has themselves a conundrum with an MVP. Because if we're being honest, there's not really one guy that really, really stands out. I mean, McCaffrey and Hill are having the 2 best seasons, but they're not quarterbacks,
Yeah.
So it seems like every week we were ready to declare, Jalen Hurts, then it was Dak Prescott, then it was Brock Purdy, now it's Lamar Jackson, Tua's in the mix. It's just very, very wide open.
Yeah, because the thing with Lamar is he gets all the rushing yards too. So if you combine both, then his numbers look better.
A little bit better, yeah.
Because that's just like his play style.
Yeah. And I mean, they run the ball a lot. They're up in games. They have a good defense. I know he's not going to put up the numbers.
He's doing what's needed type of thing.
Yeah, but he's still like 8th in QBR, which accounts for rush yards, which is still pretty good. But they just don't really blow you away necessarily because rushing yards are still pretty good, but not what they were his original MVP season. But, I mean, I think right now he probably gets it. But if the Dolphins beat the Ravens, it could be Tua. And that's a Funko Pop, but imagine an MVP Funko Pop in the practice squad.
That's a good point.
That would be very, very nice. Only 4 to go in that double box break, by the way. You can double up with Tyreek Hill and Tua in the same break. So in the same spot. I'll go ahead and give you guys a top-to-bottom rundown. We might have some diamond helmets. My guess is that, between this show and the 3 p.m. show, which, as you guys had yesterday, could be one show.
Oh, yeah.
For all we know.
First time we did that.
First time? The new schedule. That's nice.
Schedule, yeah.
6 to go in the quad, 5 to go in the double, 7 to go in the single. There's 18 boxes left. And we have 7 photoed headliners, but we actually have a bunch more autographs, right? If you're a Viking fan right now, you have to be in the quad, you have to be in the double. We have the Viking triple sign helmet. That is Randy Moss, Chris Carter, Dante Culpepper. 2 arguably top 5 receivers of all time. Moss 2nd in receiving touchdowns, Carter 4th, and then Dante Culpepper, their quarterback in the early 2000s. More Viking stuff. The Purple People Eaters, that great defensive line led by former NFL MVP Alan Page on the 2-tone custom lid. We have a Raven triple signed, Ed Reed, Ray Lewis, Terrell Suggs, one of the best defenses ever. That trio, unbelievable. Ed Reed, the best safety I've ever seen. Ray Lewis, the best middle linebacker I've ever seen. And Terrell Suggs, one of the better edge rushers I've ever seen. A guy we almost never get in the break room, Charles Woodson, top 5 cornerback of all time on the Raider lid. And then here's one, 4th in the league in receiving yards. Even with Cooper Kupp back, Puka Nacua still putting up numbers.
Oh, yeah.
He is a bright spot on my fantasy team.
Same.
He's been very, very consistent. an absolute beast. And then all this talk, we've talked about it a lot on the show. ESPN talks about it, all the shows, all the podcasts. It's all about Tyreek Hill. Is he going to break Calvin Johnson's record? Maybe not now. Missed the game due to injury, had a couple slower weeks. Calvin Johnson, the single season receiving yard record holder, that record may stand still.
In 16 games, too.
In 16 games. So Tyreek will play 16, assuming he plays the last 2 games. It's going to go down to probably the fourth quarter of that game, Alex, if we're being honest. That's a speed flex, by the way, Calvin Johnson. You get a name like that on a speed flex, we could be talking a 4-digit helmet, $1,000 plus on Megatron. We have the Purple People Eaters, Nakua, the Viking triple sign, Woodson, Megatron, and also John Elway. Look at that beautiful orange ink on that white helmet. Top 10 quarterback of all time. Won 2 Super Bowls at the end of his career. Former league MVP, number 1 overall pick out of Stanford. You can tell he's a smart guy because he was also a really good general manager, John Elway. By the way, that Viking lid, look at this thing.
Oh, yeah.
That is insane, Alex.
Purple visor.
The purple visor, the yellow and purple, they just mix well together. That is very, very nice on the Purple People Eaters. 4 autographs on that lid.
Yeah, because we've had that on a standard helmet or a flash, but not on a 2-toned with a visor.
Now that is beautiful. Practice squad, a lot of great stuff in this break. $38 a spot can get you an authentic, a rep. We have only 9 practice squad boxes left. 3 photo headliners, including Tua, who we were just talking about, NFL leader in passing yards. Mr. Tua, Tyreek Hill, NFL leader in receiving yards. That's the best 1-2 quarterback receiver combo right now in the National Football League. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 5th in the NFL in receiving yards. This is an insane lid. Honestly, I know that 2-tone Viking lid is sick. This is my favorite helmet in the break room, Alex. The alternate line helmet. That is insane. Do you like that look?
The Lions?
Yeah, I love it.
I want to see it. Yeah, I need to see it in person.
Me too. Let's get that done in the practice squad. 4 to go on that double box break. The single is even closer, I think. 5 to go in the black and blue authentic helmets. There's only 16 boxes left. The 1 series with slight imperfections, but the names here are great. A guy that really has pushed himself in that top 10 discussion for a wide receiver, Devontae Smith, on the Alabama authentic. Big week for Alabama coming up. I think it's technically next Monday, but the CFP semis, former national champ, Heisman Trophy winner with Alabama, Devontae Smith.
Last 9 quarterback, too.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Kurt Warner on that Hydro authentic. 2-time league MVP, Super Bowl MVP. That is a sweet-looking lid. Justin Jefferson, when healthy, it's between him and Tyreek for the best receiver in the league.
Some of the catches he was making this last game, I was like, he's an alien.
The one he got up against 3 guys.
Yeah, I was like,
that was nuts.
Oh, my God.
Jay Jettas is an absolute beast. We have a lot of secondary headliners left still. Ty Law, Champ Bailey, the 2 best corners I saw. 2 awesome Bear items, Dick Butkus, the late great linebacker, and then DJ Moore. I would say without question, there's a lot of question marks on the Bears offense. What are they going to do at quarterback? What are they going to do at offensive coordinator? If there's one guy that there's no questions about, is DJ Moore.
Yeah, exactly.
He's it.
All around.
He is the man. So we got ourselves 7 headliners in 16 boxes. Again, slight imperfections in the black and blue, but all authentics in that series. Where are my Cowboy fans at? It's called the Them Boys Mini Helmet Series. You can get 2 minis with 1 spot. NFC East, Emmitt Smith, Dak Prescott. NFL's all-time rushing leader, Emmitt Smith. Dak Prescott again? I know everyone's going to count him out now, but I'm not saying he's going to win it. I'm not saying I'm going to pick him. But if he has a few good weeks, he could be right back in that MVP race.
Even if he doesn't win MVP, he can win the Super Bowl.
Yes, that would
You never know.
That'd be even better for a Dallas Cowboy quarterback.
Yeah.
They would go nuts. Emmitt Smith did win the Super Bowl 3 times, by the way. Keenan Allen, I think, Alex, you may double check, but I think he's still leading the league in catches. despite missing like 2 games this year.
Insane. I thought he was going to break the record until he missed a game and Herbert got hurt.
Yeah, he was on pace for it. Keenan Allen, fantastic receiver. That's Michael Thomas's record, speaking of getting hurt.
Yeah.
We have Max Crosby, one of the best pass rushers in football, consistent double-digit sack guy. Speaking of sacks, the sack exchange, the Jet sack exchange, 4 autographs on that great defensive line. We do have Jordan Love with that beautiful heart autograph, talented quarterback for the Green Bay Packers. He's out there as well. And then look at these secondary headliners. Steven and I were really, really pumped about this. Tank Dell.
Stormy and Colin, yeah.
This guy's an absolute beast for the Texans. Had an incredible season. Kind of came out of nowhere, Tank Dell.
Get him now while you can, because his stock's only going to go higher.
And with C.J. Stroud, those guys together could be really good for many, many years. Cortland Sutton's had a really good season as well for the Denver Broncos. That's out there.
3rd in touchdowns for wide receivers.
That's pretty good. Patrick Willis on the Niner Mini, one of the best linebackers of my generation. And then Brandon Cooks has been a very solid Robin to CeeDee Lamb, right? Very, very solid receiver for... It is the Them Boys series, so it makes sense we'd have a Cowboy. 2 to go in that practice squad, $38 a spot. Once again, guys, we are still looking for Amon-Ra, looking for Tyreek Hill, and the Tua Funko Pop. Also, there's a Chad Johnson as a secondary headliner with only 9 boxes left. Jerseys, 3 to go. It's called In the Backfield. Makes sense. We've got a lot of great running backs. We just pulled the Tomlinson, but we still have Marshall Faulk, one of 3 guys with 1,000 rush yards, 1,000 receiving yards in the same season. Ricky Williams on that 420 jersey. A lot of folks forget how good Ricky was as a player.
Yeah.
More than 10,000 rushing yards in the National Football League. We still have Terrell Davis, one of 8 guys to rush for 2,000 yards in a season. Devontae Adams, he's been the most consistent wideout the last 6-7 years. Lawrence Taylor, the GOAT defensive player. Warren Moon, the stat machine on that Chief jersey. And we do have the late, great Dick Butkus, one of the best linebackers of all time, all available in the backfield. I like the secondary names here as well. Dante Hall, still in play. Jeff Garcia. So we got a lot of great stuff. Let's fill up these breaks. I would say jerseys, 3 left. Practice squad, 2 left. Minis, 4 left. Black and blue, 5 left. Practice squad double, 4 left. Diamond double, 5 left. We always say 2 to 3 is the magic number, right? Once they get the 2 or 3 away, they fill up pretty quickly. Diamonds, 5 away. Those are at 3 left. Those will fill. Practice squad, 4 to go. We get the 2 or 3. That'll fill. So really it's about the people watching. If one person gets 1 or 2 spots, these breaks will take off. For sure, the jersey and the practice squad singles are coming up very, very shortly, Alex. A lot of good stuff on the way here at UA. Anything specifically you really, really want to see right now?
It's got to be the Puka Nacua.
Okay.
I actually saw, we zoomed in. He's got a little smiley face on there and everything. Ooh. I need to see the Puka Nacua. The guy is just awesome. It brought me to the fantasy championship in one of my leagues. He had a big week last week that helped out a lot.
Oh, yeah, he did. I had a lot of injuries in fantasy, so unfortunately no championship this year for me. But Puka Nacua is keeping me in the somewhat respectable territory and the consolation ladder.
I'm in the championship 2 out of the 3 leagues.
Okay.
But the issue is, in one of the leagues, I have Jalen Hurts and Puka Nacua. I'm versing them in the other league.
Oh, no.
And then in the other league, I have McCaffrey, and I'm versing him in the other one.
Oh, I saw a stat where it's like
58% of people that have McCaffrey
are in the championship. Including in our league, Brandon Keegan.
Yeah.
He's had 1 loss all year in fantasy. We beat him week 1. Hasn't lost since.
I think that's just according to ESPN, too.
Yeah.
So, that doesn't even include all the other apps. I have him in Sleeper.
Yeah. I have it in Yahoo. I don't have McCaffrey, though. So that's why I'm not winning. Yeah, I want to see the Nacua because it's one we've never seen before in the break room. That is something that really, really stands out for sure. That's probably my number 1 lid as well, Alex. I do like the Viking triple sign, though. Randy Moss and Chris Carter. Then that Amon-Ra, man. There's something about that lid that really has me drawn in. The Amon-Ra alternate lion helmet. That thing is phenomenal.
And Amon-Ra is just underrated. He is right there in that top 5 wide receiver discussion.
And maybe we'll see him here in a second because practice squad
just
sold out. I mean, he's got to be. You can make a case for top 5 because he's top 5 in receiving yards right now. He's top 5, I think, in catches.
He's just consistent every week. It's 70 yards, 7 catches, and a touchdown. That's what he does.
Yeah, he's currently, let's see here, tied for 7th in receiving touchdowns, but he's one back from being 4th. He is currently 5th in receiving yards, and he's missed the game, by the way, in case you're wondering.
Yeah.
And he's tied for 3rd in catches. Actually, Keenan Allen no longer number 1 in catches.
By 1.
It's C.D. Lamb with 1 more, despite playing 2 more games.
I was looking at it too, and he's in the practice squad. Tyreek Hill could get the Triple Crown.
Yes, he's only 3
right
back
there.
of Lamb.
And then he's 1 back in touchdowns, I think, Mike Evans. And he's going to get the yards.
So good.
Yeah. Mike Evans is so underrated, too.
Yeah.
We have him as a filler in the Diamonds.
No respect.
Which makes no sense. Like,
yeah.
First ballot Hall of Famer. He's done it with every different type of QB.
Even famous Jameis.
Famous Jameis, Baker Mayfield.
I'm hungry
Tom
for
Brady.
W.
You never know.
Yeah, Tom Brady a little bit better than those 2 guys, right?
I mean, but it was like a 40-year-old Tom Brady.
Yeah.
It's not like he had prime Tom Brady.
That 40-year-old Brady was pretty good, too.
He was still pretty good.
Practice squad number 1, Alfred Staub, Jeffrey Halverson, Sean Fisher, Michael Buckley, Michael Alonso. Welcome, Mr. Alonso. Let us know what team you like and how you heard about Ultimate Autographs. Keith Carney, Brandon Fairbanks, and Omar Ramirez Nieves. Let me know, guys. Box number. Otherwise, we'll go to the wheel to decide. We are 1 away on those jerseys. That's coming up next. Still 4 to go in the minis. Still 4 to go in that practice squad double. Sean Fisher wants 32. He's trying to be like a chess player here with the box numbers. Trying to be Bobby Fischer out here.
Ooh.
A little nerd chess reference for you today, Alex.
I didn't think I was going to hear that today.
Right? I like chess, by the way. I don't know. Maybe it's something
like
nerdy I
Magnus?
do. Which one?
Magnus Carlsen, is that his name?
I think so.
I think
Yeah.
he's like supposed to be the best chess player or something.
Yeah. 7th grade chess tournament, 3rd place, man. And I was not in the chess club. I actually played for fun with my family. And when I got 3rd place, everyone was mad because they're like, that guy's not even in the chess club. We didn't even know about him. I was like, sorry, I was not nerdy enough to be in the chess club.
They didn't recruit you over?
Yeah, nerdy enough to play chess for fun. So 6 times coming up for our divisions. Sean Fisher's like, I have no idea who Bobby Fischer is. What in the world is this crazy guy talking about? Welcome to the break room, Sean. This is a fun place where we got a whole lot of crazy. 6 clicks, Omar Ramirez Nieves. Omar last night was on fire.
Yep.
Big time Niner fan. Did not get the Roger Craig, but man, he got himself a haul. Michael Alonso, NFC South. Brandon Fairbanks, NFC East. We got ourselves Sean Fisher, NFC West. And actually, Alex, Brandon does bring up a good point. Practice squad.
Oh.
Yeah, I know Jersey's coming up in a second. But good point, guys. Sean Fisher, NFC West. Jeffrey Halverson, AFC North. Alfred Staub, AFC South. Keith Carney, AFC East. And Michael Buckley, AFC West.
I was posted in New Jersey. I think
That's okay.
Stuck in my head.
Nope, Alex is just testing you guys to see if you're awake. Because we call this the morning show for us. Because, I work till midnight, 1 in the morning often. I'm in what I call the 3 to 11 a.m. sleeping schedule. I had to be up at 9:30 today to make it into work. So I still call this the morning show.
Yeah.
So these guys have passed the test, Alex. They have passed the test. They're not getting a jersey. They're getting a practice squad box here. Box 32 to be exact. The Shaq Miami Heat box. That's what I'll go with. Could go with Magic, but I'll go with Shaq Miami Heat box. 32 of 35. Actually, also Orlando Magic. He was 32 as well. Good luck, guys. Let's see if we got some Tyreek Hill here. Maybe Amon-Ra St. Brown. Could we have the Tua? Well, it's not the Tua. It's a full-size rep helmet. Oh, my gosh. We got our wish, Alex. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. The alternate Lion full-size rep. Omar Ramirez Nieves, NFC North. Omar is still on fire. This lid, out of this world, right? It's Beckett certified, QR sticker on the back. 5th in the league in receiving yards. An absolute beast, Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Last year, I've had him in fantasy the last 3 years now. He helped me last year win a championship. He's helped me this year get to another.
He's awesome.
He's just a complete stud in every single way. And Jared Goff is really good, but I wouldn't say he's a top 5 quarterback.
But he's a top 5 receiver.
But he's a top 5 receiver, exactly.
Yeah, he's tied for 3rd in catches, so really good in full PPR.
Yep.
He's only 3 back of CeeDee Lamb. Again, he's missed a game.
Exactly.
So if we go by catches per game, he's actually tied with Tyreek. Actually, technically Keenan Allen would be first, but tied for 2nd in catches per game. Mr. Amon-Ra St. Brown receiving yards per game. He's right up there as well. One of the best wideouts in the NFL. Sweet, thanks, says Omar. Nice hit. Congrats, Omar, says Daniel Kyler. Incredible hit on the incredible-looking Amon-Ra St. Brown lid. I love the Lion alternate lid. I like it better than their normal one, Alex.
Yeah.
It's something different. Very, very fantastic. And Amon-Ra helping the Lions win their first division title since 1993. You weren't even alive, Alex.
No, I was not.
You were not alive. It's the first
not.
Lions division title you've seen in your entire life. I was a little baby in Bulgaria, 3-year-old kid. I was not watching NFL football. No. First time I've seen it. Great hit right there, Omar.
He's also big in, I know Brandon Combs loves this stat, but Yak. He's 3rd in yards after the catch.
Okay, yeah.
You know who's 2nd? He's a Chief.
Rashee Rice?
Yeah, 2nd in the league in yards after...
He was in the series, by the way. We pulled Rashee Rice yesterday.
That was another one.
Yeah, it's a fun series, the practice squad.
Tyreek Hill, obviously, first.
Okay, yeah, it makes sense. He could take a screen pass and go 80 yards.
Yeah.
It makes a lot of sense. So, good get, Omar. We do have a jersey break coming up. Let me get this written up for Omar, then we will rock and roll with the jerseys. Speaking of Tyreek Hill, there's now 8 boxes left. I would recommend that double because the AFC East can land you a Tyreek Hill and a Tua at the same time. Mm-hmm. 1 spot, 2 wins, that great combo, Tua and Tyreek. What's your kind of first impression? Because I am very, very undecided. Ravens, Dolphins this week. Who's going to win that game, Alex?
I am leaning Ravens. It's in Baltimore. I know some people might think it's a letdown game after the 49ers' big win.
No, it's the game for the 1 seed in the AFC.
It's a game for the 1 seed, and
whoever wins it gets the 1 seed. By the way,
they played the Dolphins really good 2 years ago, and then last year they were up by like 21 and they blew the game. It just blew open. They had like 2 corners get hurt.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The secondary is so much better this year, though.
I feel like Dolphins struggle a little bit with the physical teams, and this is the most physical team in football.
A little bit on the road too. They're 4-3.
Yep, exactly.
Like I want the Dolphins to win because the Dolphins are my 3rd favorite team. You heard me mention that. I love Tua, love Tyreek, love that offense. Bears and Chiefs are my top squads I like. I had the Dolphins in my preseason AFC Championship pick. Chiefs and Dolphins was my pick. It could still happen. Right now, the Dolphins actually looking the more likely one to get there. But I agree, Ravens are just a little bit tougher. I would lean Baltimore, but that certainly could go either way. So we got a jersey break coming up. In the backfield, John Sutter, 8 boxes left. Tyreek Hill, full-size rep. And we have the Tua Funko Pop.
Just 2 to go in the practice squad double, and we're halfway on the diamond double.
Ooh! Imagine getting the NFC North. You get yourself 7 Minnesota Viking autographs. Or perhaps, forget that. I mean, I'd argue that you get the Megatron Speed Flex, Alex, and then the Moss, Carter to Culpepper triple sign. You get yourself 3 of the top 10 receivers of all time in 1 break. That'd be very, very nice in the diamond double.
See, I would hop into the quad, and you can win all 3.
You could win all 3. Megatron, Viking triple sign, and Viking quad sign, Purple People Eaters.
Exactly.
That $348, all of a sudden, it doesn't seem like so much.
Nope.
You get yourself 8 autographs, a lot of them Hall of Famers.
And then one of them a speed flex.
Yes, that would be absolutely wild. So, Michael Buckley, Brian Chapman. Welcome, Brian, new guy in the break room. Let us know what team you like and how you heard about Ultimate Autographs. We got Jeffrey Halverson, Keith Carney, Alfred Staub, and Michael Buckley again. Hit me with a box number, and that practice squad double did sell out.
Just sold out, and then the black and blue is one away.
All right, so we are moving on the breaks. I have a feeling we are breaking for the cycle today with You mentioned that diamond double, 4 to go, and then, of course, only 3 to go in that mini helmet break.
Boom.
Getting all the series done in the break room today. All right, I'm going to go to the wheel here for the jerseys. No box number yet. We'll go to the famous wheel to pick our box number. So let's spin this thing. Spin it. We got ourselves box 39, which 35 I think is the highest, Alex. So let's do the Big Hurt Frank Thomas box. We can actually, fold it up that LT and we can show it off that way. I might have to put it away if we get too many helmets on here. Oh, yeah. But I'm leaning towards putting that in the hit video. There's obviously still a long way to decide what goes in there exactly.
Two nice blue helmets.
Right? Got that blue theme here today. So 6 times coming up. Good luck, folks. In the backfield jerseys. I want to see that retro Marshall Faulk Ram jersey.
Oh, yeah. I think Dom has that jersey. Not signed, but has that exact jersey.
Dom. He was not it at mini golf.
No?
Did you hear that I got best of all the breakers?
I did not hear that.
Yes, absolutely.
Look at that.
3rd out of 13 overall. I was first through the first 7 out of 9 holes.
Oh.
The 8th hole got me. It got me good. So I slipped to 3rd. I was only like 5 away from 2nd and 15 points away from 1st. So Dave Salas, Matt's brother, the co-boss man, who's out in Florida, just came down for the trip. He got 1st.
Oh, man.
He was really good. So Brian Chapman's got the NFC North. Keith Carney, NFC South. Alfred Staub, NFC East. Keith Carney, NFC West. Michael Buckley, AFC North. Alfred Staub, AFC South. Jeffrey Halverson, AFC East. And Michael Buckley, AFC West. Let's see here. Box 35 of 35 in the jerseys. AFC West, still hot. Fantastic Chief defensive back. Very, very clean autograph. We got ourselves Emmett Thomas on the custom Chief jersey. And that's the AFC West. Michael Buckley, congrats on the Emmett Thomas. Man, I tell you what about the Chiefs. They didn't allow a single completion in the last 3 quarters of the game.
And lost. And
they still lost. I was going to say they could have used Emmett Thomas, but really they didn't need him. The defense wasn't the problem. 58 career picks. 5-time Pro Bowler, Super Bowl champ, 2-time AFL champ, an all-pro guy. 58 picks, Alex.
Yeah.
That is really, really good for Emmett Thomas. Also, the autograph, man. It is really, really clean. Take a look at this auto. That's how you guys need to sign the autos. Career of the National Football League. 58 picks, he's 12th all time. But keep this in mind, like let's just say, for example, 65 is good enough for 5th all time. So had he had 7 more, he'd be tied for 5th all time in picks. Only played like 12, 13 years, Emmett Thomas. Great career for the Chiefs. Nice hit, Michael Buckley. JSA certified on the Thomas jersey. So there you go. I was a little bit upset on Christmas over that Chief game.
Yeah.
I did get the live plus 6.5 though.
Oh, look at that.
So that was a nice one. But yeah, that was upsetting.
It's just, it doesn't seem like it's just their year. They're going to have to retool in the offseason a little bit.
Well, maybe they get rid of Matt Nagy. I know he's not calling the plays, but I don't know. I almost think like Andy Reid has got a little too cute. Like that fumble play. Their offensive line right now, the receivers, they're not very good. So I don't know. I wasn't a big fan of all the trick plays against the Raiders.
I think it's going to be a retool offseason. Get Patrick Mahomes the weapons needed.
And they'll be back in.
And they'll be right back in. Not that they're even out of it right now.
They're not out of it by any means. Because even though their offense is a little bit worse than we're used to, their defense is a top, arguably 2 defense in the league. I think they're number 2 in scoring defense behind the Ravens.
Yeah.
I think the NFL is wide open. I thought I had it figured out, Alex. I was sitting there thinking the Niners are clearly the team to beat. 4 interceptions later for Brock Purdy. I'm convinced of absolutely nothing. You're getting Mahomes in the playoffs. You got a shot with Patrick Mahomes. I'll say that. They got a shot in any game. I'm not counting the Chiefs out yet. I don't know who the heck I'm going to pick to make the Super Bowl, to win the Super Bowl.
At this point, I might pick Garrett Price's Browns.
Oh, Flacco.
Joe Flacco, man. They might get the 1 seed still. They have a chance at the 1 seed.
He's got that playoff experience.
He's letting the ball rip.
Flacco,
looks great.
No pressure whatsoever. No pressure.
There's like fourth string lineman playing. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Just getting the ball to Amari Cooper.
So I felt the same way with the Niners. Should have ran the ball more. But you have the NFL's leading rusher at the current moment.
Probably should be the MVP.
The best player in the NFL. I was going to say he's probably not going to get the MVP because he's a running back. But given that Tyreek's been out a little bit, he slipped just a little bit. The best player in the league this year has been McCaffrey. For me, no question about it. So practice squad double is next. Speaking of Tyreek, speaking of Tua, they're both still lurking in here. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers for the practice squad double. Robbie Kirkland, Alfred Staub, Michael Buckley, Daniel Kyler, Ryan Hicks, Jeffrey Halverson, Cody Myers. The birthday boy calling out 8 and 20 in the practice squad. Thank you, Daniel. 8 and 20 work. And after this, Alex, there's going to be 6 left. Is that right?
Yeah,
Let's get these closed out today, guys. So we'll go 6 times here for the double box break in the practice squad. Black and blue to follow. Only 3 left in that mini double. And only 4 left in that diamond double. 6 to go on that quad, too, which will probably knock that out as well. Might be the last quad in the diamonds for now, Alex.
Yeah.
So come and get it. So 5 and 6 clicks. Daniel Kyler up top in the NFC North. Right below in the NFC South is Jeffrey Halverson, Cody Myers, NFC East, Michael Buckley, NFC West, Robbie Kirkland. Is that Robbie Lopez? No, it's not Robbie Lopez. Oh, man, he was a hoot at that Christmas party.
Oh, I bet.
Alfred Staub, AFC South, Cody Myers, AFC East, and Ryan Hicks, AFC West. Double the boxes, double the fun. We'll do box 8 here, my favorite number. 8 of 35. Now, this practice squad series has not lasted long. And rightfully so. $38 a spot, a lot of great stuff you can get. Definitely flying off the shelves. Mini helmet coming up here, Alex. Ooh, man. This has got a theme today. We got ourselves, I was going to say a Kansas City Chief theme, but it's Neil Smith on the Denver Bronco mini. He won 2 Super Bowls with the Broncos, more than 100 career sacks, a lot of his best seasons with the Kansas City Chiefs. That is JSA certified Ryan Hicks on Neil Smith. Now, this is a guy that's not yet in the Hall of Fame, Alex.
No.
But I think he'll get there. You get 2 Super Bowl rings, 104.5 career sacks, 6 Pro Bowls, all 90s team. That's a resume that will probably get him in the Hall of Fame eventually. Nice looking lunar mini on Neil Smith. He was an AFC West guy. Played for the Chiefs, the Broncos, and the Chargers. Just missed the Raiders for all 4 of them. So congratulations, Ryan, on your Neil Smith mini. The Bronco Lunars are clean. I can't wait to see that Bronco Lunar Authentic for John Elway here later in the show today. All right, 1 more to go in the double box break. So good job, Ryan. Let's see if Cody Myers could get himself Tua. Could Cody Myers get Tyreek Hill? These are options here in the practice squad break. Box 20 is next. 20 of 35 is called out by Daniel. Another mini helmet coming up. Another mini helmet on the way. Ooh, you know you're good when you're a Dallas Cowboy and your nickname is Mr. Cowboy. How about Bob Lilly, the sick-looking autograph, Hall of Fame 80 inscription, JSA certified. Cody Myers did not get Tua, didn't get Tyreek. He did get a window. Bob Lilly on the Cowboy mini. So good get there, Cody Myers. I mean, think about all the great Cowboy players ever, and it's Bob Lilly that's nicknamed Mr. Cowboy.
That's a good
That
point.
that is pretty cool for sure. One of the best defensive tackles of all time, Bob Lilly. 11 Pro Bowls, 7-time All-Pro, Super Bowl champion, 1960s and 1970s All-Decade team. Nice get, Cody Myers. The Cowboy Star is one of the most iconic logos in all of sports,
The
Alex.
McDonald's of the NFL.
The McDonald's of the NFL. I like that. The arch and the star,
Arch
right?
and the star.
Agreed. Just iconic. So good get, Cody. What does that mean, Alex? 6 boxes left. 2 on Tyreek. Plus there's a Chad Johnson in there as well. So I would say we are not done yet in that practice squad. Let's run it back. And in all likelihood, I mean, this could be different, but we might have 2 doubles and 2 singles left in that series. That could be only 4 more breaks in the practice squad. So good job, Cody Myers, on your Bob Lilly. All right, black and blue is next. We got Jeffrey, we got Michael Alonso, Alfred Staub, Michael Buckley, Cody Myers, and Edward Lopez. So black and blue single number 1. Go ahead and drop me a box number, folks. The black and the blue. I want to see that Kurt Warner Hydro in this series. That thing is very, very nice. Are we getting that diamond done?
I don't know why we're not.
Come on, guys. 4 to go. I'll drop that link in. Three's Company.
Puka.
Puka Nakua. Man. And even after a Cooper Kupp came back,
Doesn't matter.
like over 140 yards last week.
Yeah.
Find a way to make that man eat. I saw something online. You've probably seen it, Alex. Most receiving yards in a single season, Calvin Johnson. Second most receiving yards in a single season, Cooper Kupp. Most receiving yards in a rookie season, Puka Nakua.
Their quarterback?
Matthew Stafford. Yeah, exactly. So put some respect on Matthew Stafford's name. For me, no question, a Hall of Famer, Alex.
Yeah, agreed.
I'm not talking first ballot, but he'll be a Hall of Famer, Matthew Stafford.
The full circle moment that might happen of him playing the Lions in Detroit
in the playoffs. And the Rams, that's what we were talking about yesterday. That's kind of my dangerous team in the NFC.
Yes, it is.
They won the Super Bowl 2 years ago. I know their defense isn't quite what it used to be, but they got Cooper Kupp, they got Puka Nakua. Kyron Williams is second in the NFL in rushing yards. Their offense with Sean McVay, Matthew Stafford, that's one of the best offenses in football.
Yeah.
Those guys could roll over anybody. Detroit, not a very good defense.
I saw some people, I know it's not the greatest always analogy to say, well, this team played this team and they looked like this, and then that team played them and they looked like that.
Not in this modern NFL.
No. But the Rams played the Ravens really good.
Yes.
And the 49ers did not.
Yes.
So you never know.
You never know. Rams and Niners last week of the season, by the way.
Yeah.
So, what's up, Cody? Cody Neff. Are you jumping in, Cody? Cody's going to jump in for some fire in these breaks. This guy was on fire yesterday, Mr. Neff. What's going on? Speaking of the Lions, Cody's Cowboys are playing the Lions this week.
Yeah, I like his Cowboys.
I like the Cowboys. They're undefeated at home. But do you like them -6.5, Alex? That's a pretty big
That's a
spread.
lot. I think it keeps on moving up. I think it started at like 3.5
Oh
or
my
4.5.
gosh.
So that thing's just rising.
I like the Lions to cover. I really do. I like the Cowboys to win, Lions to cover.
I'll take the Cowboys in the over. I definitely like the over.
Yeah, that seems like a shootout waiting to happen.
It does.
Alfred Staub in the NFC North, Jeffrey Halverson in the NFC South, Cody Myers, NFC East, Michael Buckley, NFC West, Edward Lopez, AFC North, Cody Myers, AFC South, Michael Alonso, AFC East and West. Cody says, not today. All right, Cody, that's okay. I always tell the guys, play when you can. Cody did play quite a bit yesterday, especially in the noon show.
Oh, yeah.
He came back for the night show as well a little bit, but not quite as hard as the early show. All right, got an authentic helmet coming up. They're all authentic in the black and blue. Oh, it's a college lid here, Alex.
Oh, I like that.
It's a college lid. It's one of the best running backs of all time, Earl Campbell.
Ooh, that's nice.
He's got the Heisman Trophy inscription. I think that's HT79.
That might be the McDonald's of college football.
Maybe, or is it 77? But Earl Campbell, was a college football Hall of Famer, a pro football Hall of Famer, led the league NFL MVP, and also a Heisman Trophy winner. Very few guys have done all that. That's the AFC South. Cody Myers is heating up in the break room.
Back to back.
I don't know what's wrong with this. I really don't, Alex. I don't know why I made the black and blue. It looks pretty clean. Sometimes these black and blue helmets, you got to look at it with a fine-tooth comb. I'm struggling.
Is there like a little mark above the E in Earl?
Oh, this thing?
It's very faint.
You can only see it in the light, maybe.
Yeah.
Very faint. I don't know. Looks pretty good. So Cody Myers, congrats on one of the all-time great running backs, Earl Campbell. A lot of folks are on the Washington train. Alex, I'm picking Texas. I think they've got a better defense in that CFP game. Quinn Ewers, a great quarterback as well. I think Texas is going to take down Washington. I've got a Texas-Bama rematch. I'm going with the lower seeds to win, personally. Mm-hmm. What do you think? I know both games are wide open for me.
Yeah, I think it's going to be Texas versus Michigan in the championship.
Okay. You got Michigan?
I do have Michigan.
I got Bama.
Ooh.
I do think the winner of Bama and Michigan is going to win, though. So if Michigan beats Bama, I would pick Michigan over Texas.
Harbaugh's winning a national championship. He's leaving, and he's coming to coach the Bears.
Yes! Bear down, yes. Jim! We'll take Harbaugh, no question. So I know the Bears are doing better, but the coaching staff is still an issue. Let's not forget that, Alex. Let's not forget that.
So they have blown 3 games where they had a 95-plus chance to win all those games, and they blew them all in the fourth quarter.
And some of that is definitely coaching.
The chances of losing all those 3 games, which they did, was .003% chance.
And had they won all 3 of those games, they're sitting in the playoffs
they are.
right
They'd
now.
have 9 wins.
Yes, they're in the playoffs right now.
They'd be hunting for the division. They'd be 1 game back in the division in that scenario. They would
have the tiebreaker because one of the leads they blew was against the Lions.
Yeah, exactly.
And they beat the Lions as well.
And the Lions play Dallas this week. It's crazy if you just win the games you should have.
The woulda, coulda, shoulda.
Because that's not one of those where it's you lost a 1-score game or you.
No, you're up double digits with 5 minutes left.
Yeah, and you blew them.
That was bad.
That should never happen one time in a season, let alone 3.
Kyle Dissler, yep. I know Alex put in the chat. Tua and Tyreek Hill are out there. So let me know. Let me know, guys, if you want to get that done.
I mean, the diamonds. Why are we not attacking the diamonds? 3,
yeah, it's weird.
4, 5, 6, 7.
It's
7
weird.
photo headliners.
Yeah, let's get those diamonds. So what do you guys think? Let's get those diamonds done. The minis are right on the edge, Alex, as well.
Yep.
Let's get those done. So I don't know, Alex. I really want to see that Puka Nacua in those diamond helmets. You and I are on the same page. 4 to go in this break. One name you almost never get in the room as well. And the last few times we've had him was on the Packers. It was Charles Woodson. Look at that Raider lid Charles Woodson. An absolute beast of a player, Charles Woodson. Definitely cannot wait to see that Raider authentic in this break room. John Elway, a name that we do see quite a bit. But we were talking about the double up possibility to get the Viking triple signatures, Moss, Carter, and Culpepper, and the Purple People Eaters, or also Calvin Johnson in a double. Here's another double for you. Charles Woodson and John Elway. Wouldn't that be insane, right?
Yeah.
And that would be an absolutely sick double up. Definitely want to see that here in the room. Nacua is a single. Raven triple signature. I mean, Ed Reed, Ray Lewis, and Terrell Suggs. That's kind of a triple up if you get one of them. So that's 4 to go. Let's get that diamond double knocked out this show. And then the minis are 3 left. Almost every headliner left. Jordan Love, the Sack Exchange, Max Crosby. We have Dak Prescott, Emmitt Smith, Keenan Allen. We got a lot of sick stuff available in the Dem Boys minis. And then the practice squad, I don't see why we shouldn't run this back. 6 boxes left. Tyreek Hill, full-size rep. And we have the Tua Funko Pop. I like the Tua Funko Pop, Alex. I love his autograph, too. It's got the Dolphins in there, right? And it's absolutely fantastic there on the Tua. So let's get these run back. Let's see some heat. Here we go. Someone else just jumped in. Diamond double, 3 spots to go. So let's get that diamond double done. I think it's going to be one of those series where as soon as they see the next 2 boxes, they're going to recognize what's going on, Alex, and we're going to fill it up in an absolute hurry. Michael Buckley is in the diamond double. And I think Cody Myers just got in as well.
Sure did.
So is that 2 to go then? Diamond double is on the doorstep. We are now 2 away. So it's the best break in the room. You hear me say it all the time. It's got the best bang for your buck. Nothing is damaged in there. And actually, it's interesting. The black and blue's got a lot of run. Technically, on a per box basis, the black and blue is only $20 less. You pay 20 more for the diamonds, and you get yourself even bigger names on helmets that are 100% clean. For example, I know a lot of folks look at it as $174, but it's really $287 spots because you get 2 chances to play. So it's as if you're entering the diamond single 2 separate times. So you get 2 chances to win, and you can double up with only, 18 boxes left. We got ourselves 3 NFC North headliners, and 2 of them have multiple autographs, 3 and 4 apiece. You can double up in a big way in the diamond helmets. $174 a spot, but you hit the 2 Viking helmets together. We're looking at, in that two grand ballpark. You hit the Megatron with the, Moss Carter Culpepper. Again, probably more than $2 grand value. So $174, and I'm trying to lowball these because values are sometimes different on the internet, but I could say with pretty high confidence, you double up with any of those NFC North lids, we're looking at $2 grand value minimum, maybe more, maybe $3 grand depending on who you're selling to, because you can get yourself 7 autographs on 2 helmets, all authentic, speed flex on Megatron, and it's a custom Viking quad signed as well. So 1 to go now in that diamond double box break.
That's it.
So we'll see that heat coming up momentarily here in the UA Live break room. For the most part, Alex, it's been this way for the last 3 weeks running, right? Pretty much nonstop breaks, top to bottom rundown. What is that? I have forgotten what that is. So, I don't know. It is definitely something I strongly recommend. What's up, Mike Alonzo? What's going on, Mike? Mike is happy. Mike's doing pretty good in the break room.
Yeah, he is.
Mike just got in that diamond double. He also, did he win earlier? I thought maybe he didn't win, but he was in the breaks. His first win is coming up at some point, Alex. The man is in the breaks. He's ready for some heat. You are entering the best break, Mike. The diamond helmets. That's the way to do it. And then Michael Buckley shut the door.
Sure did.
Diamond double coming up. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers. So first come, first serve. Looking forward to some heat in the diamonds. Christopher Fox. Oh boy. Christopher Fox last night. Roger Craig Chrome Speedflex, Alex. Now, he was a big-time winner last night. Alfred Staub, Jeffrey Halverson, Michael Buckley, Cody Myers, and Michael Buckley again. Michael is wasting no time. He's ready. He wants 26, and he wants 29. Thank you, Michael. Both of those going off the ticker right next to each other, making our life easy here, Alex. So we'll get you guys randomized 6 times in the Threes Company Diamond Double Box Break. So good luck, good luck, good luck, guys. Let's see some headliners, Alex, right?
That's what I'm hoping for.
I want to see these helmets in person. So 6 clicks. Alfred's got the NFC North. That's the hot spot right now. NFC South is Cody Myers. Jeffrey Halverson, NFC East. Michael Buckley, NFC West. Christopher Fox, AFC North. Cody Myers in the AFC South. Christopher Fox, AFC East. and Michael Buckley, AFC West. Box 26 coming up. 26 of 35. Threes Company Diamond Helmets. Good luck, guys. Well, let's see that magic. And I gotta say about this series, Alex, I mean, we get caught up in photoed headliners, but they're all pretty much headliner quality, right? It's the diamonds.
Yeah. I'm saying, I saw Mike Evans as a filler. Mike
Right?
Evans is a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Well, we got ourselves a Hall of Famer right here. Super Bowl champion inscription, Hall of Fame 22, Richard Seymour. One of the best pass rushers of all time. Christopher Fox, still on fire. He's got the East, AFC East, and he's got Richard Seymour. I gotta say, the Patriot lids, they just sparkle, Alex. They really glisten. Richard Seymour is an absolute beast. Another guy that the Patriots got and just delivered right away. 6th overall pick in 2001, 7-time Pro Bowler, Pro Football Hall of Famer, the great Richard Seymour. So, nice get right there for Christopher Fox. What does the Fox say? Ring it up, baby. Ring, ding, ding, ding. We don't have the late, great Jason Fox in the room, but we have another Christopher Fox that we can make that reference with. That's a lot of Pro Bowls. 7.
7, yeah.
3 Super Bowl championships. Richard Seymour, great D tackle. A lot of those early Super Bowls for the Patriots. I know Tom Brady was great. He's always great, but I mean, it's guys like Ty Law, Richard Seymour, Teddy Bruschi, Rodney Harrison. They were such huge parts of those Patriots Super Bowl teams. Nice, love it with the inscription, says Christopher Fox, right? That is very, very clean. Recent Hall of Famer, too, Richard Seymour. 2022. So we'll get this one written up. There is one more box in the double. And this is just a filler hit. This is what the lesser hits look like in the diamonds. They're all pretty much either Hall of Famers or like modern players or guys that were just like really, really big names back in the day. You're not going to get a filler in the diamonds. So, good get there, Christopher Fox. This man is still on fire in the break room. So that's down to 17 diamond boxes left. 7 photoed headliners, Alex. It's getting close to that 50% chance. Certainly better than a 1 in 3 chance at a headliner in the diamonds. That is the best break in the room for a reason. All right, 29 is next. The LeGarrette Blunt box, as they call it. Good luck, guys. Let's see that magic here. This one doesn't want to open up. It's got to be good. Got to be a tough helmet here. Our second full-size authentic in the double box break. Ooh, this is, I'm going to call this the winning defensive lineman break. Because this guy right here with 5 Super Bowl rings, only Tom Brady has more. It's Charles Haley with the smiley face on the Dallas Cowboy Lunar Authentic. Pro Football Hall of Famer, member of that 100 sack club. Cowboys, Niners, he was a winner. That's the NFC East. It's Jeffrey Halverson with the Charles Haley Cowboy Lunar. I love that smiley face, Alex. One of my favorite looking autographs, Charles Haley. So this is a common thing we see in the room, right? When the lesser hits in a series come out, people are like, I don't want to jump in. Well, guess what, guys? The headliner ratio just got better. There's now 16 diamond helmets left. We have 7 photoed headliners. Puka Nacua, the Purple People Eaters, Ray Lewis, Ed Reed, Terrell Suggs. Then we have the Moss, Carter Culpepper, Viking Triple Sign, Charles Woodson on the Raiders, Calvin Johnson, Megatron, Lion Speedflex, and John Elway, Lunar Authentic. It's almost a 50% chance at a photoed headliner, Alex. And that quad box break right now, sounding even better, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Viking Triple Signed, 4 autographs on the Purple People Eaters, and then also Calvin Johnson. 1 spot to get you 3 wins, and what is that, 8 autographs?
8.
8. That's a lot. That's a lot of autographs that you can get in this diamond break. So good job, Jeffrey. Good job, Christopher. Taking home some dubs in the diamonds. Charles Haley. I think there's 2 guys. Actually, a few. Actually, Puka does the smiley face too. I know Derek Brooks does it. Charles Haley. I love the smiley face on the lids. So let's refresh the break page here. Let's see. What do we got? 6 to go on that practice squad double and single.
The minis, 2 to go.
Minis are 2 to go. I'll drop that link in. Mini helmets are coming up here. And there's only 6 to go on the diamond single.
Yeah.
So I know the double up, the triple up, possibilities in the quad, but I mean, $87 for any one of those lids would be nuts, right? I mean, there's a lot of lids in there, like the Calvin Johnson, $87. It's worth more than 10 times that. You get the Viking triple sign, worth more than 10 times that. A lot of great stuff you can get in those diamond helmets for just $87. And I'm going to go ahead and drop in the practice squad single and double. There's 6 boxes left. Tyreek Hill and Tua still out there. I don't see why we shouldn't get those done this show. So we'll keep going with breaks as long as orders are coming in, Alex. I know you guys skipped the lunch break altogether yesterday. We could do that if you guys want. Or we can go till about 2 o'clock, give or take 5 or 10 minutes. We'll keep it going. I know James Lockhart is in for the diamond single. Thank you, James. Tony Gonzalez is in for the practice squad and the minis. Michael Buckley's back in here. So keep the orders going, guys. Let's see that magic here in the break room. Otherwise, the black and blue's only 6 away. Got a lot of stuff that is coming up, Alex. So should be a great week in the NFL. I think we hit on the 2 biggest games, right? I think we're both going Ravens and we're both going Dallas.
Yeah, both. Yeah.
Yeah,
maybe the home teams in that.
Dallas 7-0 at home. That'll be definitely a big one. Who do you like in the Packers-Vikings game?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
That could be a playoff spot on the line.
Well, I wanted to pick the Packers, but then their defense is horrible.
Yes.
They got the reverse of the Bears. Where
they made the Panthers look really good.
They did. I thought the Panthers were going to come back for a second. I'm leaning Packers. It's just a toss-up for me in that one.
So, no T.J. Hawkinson.
No T.J. Hawkinson.
Out for the season for the Vikings. The Monday Night Football underdog has won 7 straight games straight up. Not cover. They won 7 straight up, Alex. The Packers are a 2-point dog. So, we'll see. If you follow that trend.
I'm leaning like 51% like Packers.
I'm leaning 51% Vikings.
Ooh.
Jefferson and, Addison.
It's just the Nick Mullins part for me.
Yeah, Nick Mullins is not it.
One.
Not it.
But the Vikings defense is legit. If they had Kirk Cousins, they probably would have won the division.
Yes, no question about it. I think they would have won the division as well with Captain Kirk Cousins.
Definitely made the playoffs. It's been a wild card team, but because their defense went from very bad last year to all of a sudden really good with Brian Flores.
Yeah, if they get Cousins back next year, or they bring in a really, really good quarterback, sorry, Detroit, my favorite is going to be Minnesota next year in the division. So
that division is going to slowly turn into the best division in the NFC.
Yeah. What West? East doesn't have depth. No. The South we know is terrible.
South is terrible.
I could buy that. NFC West, the Cardinals are lagging behind. I think Niners, Rams, and Seahawks are pretty good. But I think the Bears,
Bears are only going to get better.
The Bears would be better than the Cardinals as they're the 4th best team. Although, I don't know, the Bears could be better than 4th next year. We'll see. We'll definitely see.
I see all those teams in the NFC North only getting better, not worse.
Yes. Tony says, what's left in the black and blue? Tony, we got Devontae Smith, Kurt Warner, Justin Jefferson. We have a Champ Bailey, a Ty Law, a Dick Butkus, and a DJ Moore. Mr. Gonzalez in that black and blue authentic series. So Let us know, Tony. 2 to go on those minis. That is probably the next break. And I want to get the practice squad single and double done, because that'll get us to 3 boxes left, Alex. And then that way we'll know, Tua and Hill, if they're going to be out or if we're going to chase them with the last few boxes, right? So Tony Gonzalez bracing us with his presence, the Chiefs tight end. Post-retirement life, he works for Amazon Prime, and he plays the breaks.
Yeah, I love it.
That's the go-to.
He's living the dream.
He's living the dream. Tony Gonzalez. I like all these extra games we've had in the NFL lately. Saturday primetime, Thursday primetime.
I don't like how they set up this week. There's every single game is basically at noon. There's 10 noon games.
Okay.
And then there's no 3 o'clock. They only did
2.
2?
That's the noon red zone window will be fun.
Yeah, it's too much. You need to spread it out a little bit.
Yeah, you're right. And the 3:05 games, Chargers, Broncos, Steelers, Seahawks is okay. The Chiefs are at 3:25. There's 3.
Okay, 3.
So 3. Yeah. Hopefully that one's on CBS so I can watch it. Kansas City Chiefs looking to bounce back against the Bengals.
It's all East Coast teams, so I guess it makes sense.
Yeah. Order coming in here. Let's see. We got ourselves Ryan Glover. What's up, Ryan?
Closing out the minis.
He says, enough's enough. I want some mini helmets.
Them boys.
We them boys, baby. Our first mini double. Mini double number 1. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers, guys, for the mini helmets. We'll put the Charles Haley away. So far, Amon-Ra St. Brown, LaDainian Tomlinson, the top 2 hits of the early show. They could be beat, though. Neither one of those guys is likely to uphold their spot. I know these are sick items, but we pulled that Tyreek Hill. That's the hit of the show in the practice squad. We pull any one of the diamond headliners.
Yeah, definitely any one of the diamonds.
That's hit of the show.
I think I'd take this Amon-Ra over the Tyreek Hill, because this line's helmet is sick.
You think so?
Yeah.
That is pretty sick. We put them both in the video, so they're both nice. We got ourselves Dakota Neff, Christopher Fox, Robbie Kirkland, Skylar McCarty, Michael Buckley, Tony Gonzalez, and Ryan Glover in here. 2 numbers, guys, let me know, and we will rock and roll. Look at Michael Buckley. He's thinking what we're thinking. Did you guys say 3 wins with 1 spot on the Diamond Quad?
That's it.
Let me get in there. Nice move, Michael. That's 5 to go, Alex.
Yeah, only 16 boxes left in that series.
Woo, let's get that done. And I think probably unless people really, really want to run the quad back, that could be the last quad. Because that'll be 12 boxes left. I know the double has been the most popular in that break the last few days. Ryan Glover wants 15 and 30. All right, Ryan. 15 and 30 going off the ticker in the mini helmets. We got a diamond quad done. That's going to be straight up fire, Alex. That's my favorite kind of break, a diamond quad.
Oh, yeah.
Unless we have that high roller series, then that's something in its own right. But otherwise, diamond quad is my favorite break we run. So, Dakota down to Ryan. Good luck, guys. We're going to go 6 times for our spots in the Dem Boys mini helmets.
I prefer the Ronnie and Sulaco. Give me 21 and 4s.
That was fun. That was very, very fun.
I think Mr. Insulaco's watching out there.
He's in Salurkin. He always is. He's in the hot tub right now, waking up and in Salurkin. Skylar McCarty's got the NFC North. Michael Buckley, NFC South. Tony Gonzalez, NFC East. Ryan Glover, NFC West and AFC North. Ryan. Christopher Fox, AFC South. Robbie Kirkland, AFC East. And Dakota Neff, you've got the AFC West. So we got 15 first, 30 to follow in the Dem Boys mini helmets. Ooh. All the stuff of the Chargers is clean. Now we got a Hall of Fame wide receiver, Hall of Fame 96, Charlie Joyner. That is Beckett certified, man ahead of his time. Dakota Neff is still hot in the break room. This is actually a carryover order from last night and pays off for him on the Charlie Joyner. Nice autograph. part of that Air Coryell offense back in the day, Alex. Charlie Joyner, Kellen Winslow from Mizzou. That was a very, very good Charger team. 12,146 career receiving yards, multi-time Pro Bowler, and he was doing that back when, guys were not getting 12,000 yards in his era. Played in the 70s and 80s, even actually 69 was his first season.
Wow.
Good player there, Charlie Joyner, Hall of Famer. Probably the greatest Charger receiver of all time. I know Keenan Allen might pass him up, but it's between him and Keenan Allen as far as best receivers. Best pass catcher, though, got to be Antonio Gates.
Exactly, yep.
But good get, Dakota. Yeah, Cody's been finishing off 2023 with the flurry here. Can you believe that 2023 has just flown by, Alex?
It has.
It feels like yesterday. You were in the first week of January for your first week here at UA.
Back in the old studio. Now we got a whole brand new studio.
A nicer, fancier studio. Things have definitely upgraded here at UA.
Double the studio, double the people.
Right? There is a lot of people on our staff. I think it might be exactly double.
I think it's double.
Or close to it. So, Them Boys is next. Box 30 of 30, called out by Ryan Glover. Ooh, yeah, look at this. We got the leading receiver among wide receivers for the Chiefs, the talented rookie Rashee Rice.
Oh, again.
He's actually leading the whole team in receiving touchdowns this year. He's got more touchdown catches than Travis Kelce. That is very, very nice right there. JSA certified. Dakota Neff doubles up in the AFC West. Charlie Joyner, Rashee Rice. Pretty good names for fillers. Hall of Fame receiver.
I didn't realize he was a filler.
And an up-and-coming modern guy.
He's second in yak.
Second in yak, yards after catch. He's going to have a bright future, right?
Yep.
They're going to get this whole receiver stuff figured out. He could be a great number 2 for the Chiefs, right? I think they want him as the number 2, but he could be number 1. I mean, the offensive line blocks a little bit more. Who knows? Sky's the limit for Rashee Rice. He's number 1 right now, that's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, offensive line needs to block a little better. Travis Kelce needs to get healthier.
He has
got to
been
be
off.
hurt.
He's got a lot of drops this year.
Yeah.
So he definitely does not look right. Sometimes the offseason is good, but I'll tell you what, Kansas City in the playoffs, they've been in 5 straight AFC title games.
Exactly.
Do not count them out. You're better off getting that bad stretch, now, and then finish strong the last couple weeks and keep it going into the playoffs for the Chiefs. Yeah. They're going to be looking for him a lot.
Yeah,
he's been really their number 1, even over Kelce the last 5-6 weeks.
Yeah.
Like early this season, Kelce was getting, putting up big numbers. He's cooled off a little bit. Rice has been the go-to guy. You're welcome for the numbers, Dakota, says Ryan Glover, right? Dakota Neff, basically Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and he's got Ryan Glover dishing out assists, Magic Johnson style. So 4 to go in that practice squad single. That's coming up next, most likely. Here's that link. Come and get it, guys. Let me see this Amon-Ra lid.
Oh, yeah, I think it's sick.
Let's showcase this thing front and center, Alex. Beautiful helmet. Fantastic wide receiver. And I think Amon-Ra sometimes is a filler in the diamonds, but he's working his way where he's going to be a guaranteed headliner for years to come.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
He is so good.
He does everything on the football field.
Everything. Not a very big receiver, but it really does not matter with this guy, right? Does not matter at all. Look at that. Tulane up 7-0.
Oh.
Someone has Tulane plus 10.5 today, Alex.
You do, don't you?
That's me.
Look at that.
That's me. Tulane, baby.
That's where Matt Forte went.
Yes, that's right. Exactly. They're 11-2. Virginia Tech is 6-6.
Okay.
I figured 10.5 point dog when they're 11-2.
Why not?
I'm not saying that I know the roster is up and down, but it just seemed like a smart play to me.
Why not?
So let's go.
I bet on some early football.
Yeah. You gotta bet early in the day to see if you're hot, right?
Mm-hmm. You gotta test the waters.
Test the waters. Last night actually had a great night. It was after the Niners did me dirty a couple nights ago, but then Luka got me back.
Oh, Luka's awesome.
Because Mavericks, I had the money line and they were underdogs.
Yeah.
And then last night it was the Kansas and UNLV over hit.
Oh, okay.
Hit, and I bet it twice. I bet the live over. That hit as well. Mm-hmm. So that was the play last night. College bowl season. I love the bowl games. I know people say there's too many. I was like, there's not enough.
I was going to say, there's never enough.
I want to bet on more things, Alex. Got to bet on some more things.
Especially when they're early in the day like this. It's like the breaks. Hop in early.
Right? You can watch football all day, and you can play breaks all day right here at Ultimate Autographs. So, practice squad link is dropped. We got 4 spots to go. Who's going to get it? Black and blue is 5 away all of a sudden. And I want to focus in on this diamond quad box break.
Agreed.
There's 5 spots to go in the diamond quad. There's going to be 4 helmets. I know it says $348, but you're paying for 4 helmets in here. And you can get yourself Calvin Johnson. That's a Speed Flex, by the way. Speed Flex Authentics are worth about double a normal authentic, right? $600 to $700 the helmet itself. Then you add the player autograph. You add all sorts of stuff. I think there's actually a Megatron inscription on that one, Alex. There's a Puka Nacua smiley face on the Puka Nacua. That's out there as well. But NFC North can get you Calvin Johnson. Then it can get you the Viking triple sign helmet. That is Randy Moss. Most receiving touchdowns in a single season. Second most all time. Chris Carter. 4th most receiving touchdowns all time. And there's a Dante Culpepper in there. Plus, we have the Purple People Eater defense. The custom lid right here. Alan Page was the best of the bunch. One of 3 guys to win league MVP. That was not a quarterback or a running back. The great Alan Page. So that's still in play. John Elway is still out there. We still have the Puka Nacua, which we've never seen in the break room.
I know.
There's a Charles Woodson Raider lid. One of the most iconic pro and college cornerbacks of all time. Some say he's the best ever. So there's a lot of goodies left in that break. 5 spots to go in the quad. By the way, imagine if you get 2 spots in the quad. You can win 4 headliners. Because you can get the 3 NFC North. Plus there's an Elway. Plus there's a Woodson lurking in the AFC West, Alex. So a lot of options in there. 6 to go in the single as well. So 4 left in this practice squad single, $38. Tyreek Hill still out there. Amon-Ra St. Brown still out there. A lot of goodies here for $38, Alex. That is absolutely crazy how much great stuff you can get in there.
Amon-Ra got pulled.
Amon-Ra, got pulled. I'm looking at Amon-Ra. Tyreek Hill, though, left,
Yes.
and Tua left. So it's a 2 in 6 chance at a photo headliner. Tyreek Hill these days, I mentioned this last week, Alex, but Tyreek Hill is who the kids like these days. My girlfriend works with younger kids at her job, and she's got 2 kids who are big NFL fans, and both of them, she asked them who their favorite NFL player is, and both of them said Tyreek Hill, no question. So that's who the kids like these days. What does that mean? That means in 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, these are the helmets that are going to hold that value. That's going to increase. Tyreek Hill's going to go up, up, and up in value, no question.
I did see that, Bob. It's just one of those parlays that just makes you jealous. Like,
So Bob says...
How did you do that?
On Monday, a bettor who made a $5 wager with Sportsbook DraftKings saw their Christmas weekend 14-player parlay come out victorious. Yep. 14 players scoring touchdowns. Anytime touchdown by combining the option and the parlay. All 14 players had to score touchdowns, or the bet would cash out at $0. The bettor won for $5. He won $489,383. Good for him, Alex. My first thought is, I'm jealous as well.
Yep.
Why can't that be me?
Yep.
No, why can't that be me?
I'm sure Steven's listening thinking the same thing.
Oh, Steven's probably like, no.
Steven's
hates
on his
that.
way.
He's on his way. He's like, what's the 14-legger today, man?
Yep.
That's wild, Bob. Well, here's what we got to do. We got to track him down and send him to the break room.
Yeah.
He's got a $489,000, Alex. That could be well utilized here in the breaks.
It could. He could win that Puka Nacua.
I bet you that Nacua was actually, he played on on Thursday. But maybe he was part of the parlay. Who knows? He did get a touchdown last week, Puka Nacua.
Yeah.
14 legs. See, I try to keep my parlays to 3 to 4 because anytime I venture outside of 4, it never hits. Unless I do like the minus 600 to attack on the bonus odds. I think the best I've hit is maybe 6, Alex. That's the best. Do you have it pulled up? Which ones it was?
I'm trying to get all of them. I got 9 of them.
Okay, which guys? McCaffrey looks like, I'm guessing.
Okay, what is it? Najee, Gabe Davis, Jahmyr Gibbs, DK, Jerome Ford, Chris Rodriguez Jr. on the Commanders. That's definitely a random one.
That was probably the odds one that gave him a lot of money.
Jonathan Taylor, Calvin Ridley, James Conner.
Okay. Well, good for him.
And he had Pacheco, it looks like.
Oh, yeah?
Swift and McCaffrey.
Okay.
Those are the last 3.
A lot of guys we get here in the break room.
I think every single one but Chris Rodriguez Jr.
We've had, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, literally all of them we have had.
Yeah, so those could all be in the breaks as we speak. A lot of good options. Man. And Bob Boulet's big on the stock market instead of the betting, said better ROI. Well, this better says, forget you, Bob.
Yeah.
Here's your ROI, Bob Boulet.
I think it was because Big Hat Guy was out. So that was the starting running back for the Commanders.
Oh, Robinson. Okay.
Yeah. Well, we do get in the break room.
Yeah, we do get Robinson as well.
Big Hat Guy.
The Big Hat Guy. I love that. He's so cool, Brian Robinson. Such a cool dude.
The only thing cooler is these breaks.
Yeah, a lot of cool stuff. A lot of great stuff in the diamonds. I'm a little surprised the practice squad is not gone. I mean, I know this Amon-Ra lid is sick, but there's 6 boxes left, and it's Tyreek Hill and Tua still out there, Alex.
Yeah, Tyreek Hill might win the Triple Crown.
He actually might. 3 catches back.
And 1 touchdown.
1 touchdown back. I think he's going to have a big game. All those great defensive backs for the Ravens. I know last year they had the crazy comeback. I know there was a lot of injuries. It wasn't the same team. But I think they're going to look at what they did last year. They're going to just say, Tyreek, go deep. Tua will find you. I think Tyreek's primed for a huge game because I think, he missed the game 2 weeks ago. This last week he was just okay. The game before that he was just okay. He's going to come out there this weekend and remind everyone what he's all about. I'm not saying the Dolphins are going to win, but I don't think the Ravens will stop Tyreek. I really don't. The Ravens will win because, maybe they'll run the ball really well. They'll get some turnovers. But Tyreek Hill is going to be an X factor in that game. You can't really stop him because you can game plan for him, but he can still outrun 2 or 3 guys. The classic, you can't teach speed type thing. I think to me he is the most unguardable player in the NFL.
I agree. I mean, I think he's played 4 games against the Ravens in the regular season. Only one of them he had under 70 yards, and the other 2 he had over 100. Last year, 190 and 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, so you're telling me look at his over, under, or higher, lower if you're on underdog, and bet him to get more receiving yards than what is it? Do we have the total for this week, Alex?
Ooh, I can look it up real quick.
That could be a nice betting play right there.
I mean, he hasn't had 100 yards the last 2 games, so he's due.
That's what I'm saying. He's due. That's what I'm saying. He's due. And that's a beautiful Dolphin lid. It's a full-size rep, but the reps display the same as the authentic. And I got to say this. I mean, the rep helmets are worth more than the minis. They're worth more than the jerseys, the Funkos, the slabs, the footballs. That is like the second most valuable helmet you can win in the break room. And that's a Tyreek Hill autograph right there. That is absolutely fantastic.
And his higher lower on underdog, 94.5. So I'll be taking the higher.
Yes. Me too. What is that called, Alex? Free money.
Mm-hmm.
Free money for Tyreek Hill. So what do you guys think? You guys want the cheetah out in the break room? The best receiver in the game, Tyreek Hill. And you can get it for $38.
That's it.
It is worth well over 10 times more that, even on a rep helmet, Tyreek Hill. A name that I never get sick of seeing in the break room.
No, you can't.
I know we see him quite a bit, but that's one that you can't forget.
Oh, but he's about to be a Triple Crown winner, just like Cooper Kupp.
Yeah. I think we had Sterling Sharp did it. I know it's only a handful of guys that have ever done it, Alex. Are you looking it up?
Let's see what I can do.
All right, look at that. 4th and 9 for Vatek. We did pull Roger Craig, the Chrome Speed Flex did go in the practice squad last night.
All right, so there's 4 wide receivers. You already said Cooper Kupp and Sterling Sharp. Who are the other 2?
Jerry Rice.
Jerry Rice, yep, 1 more.
Larry Fitz.
A blue team.
A blue team. Is it Calvin Johnson?
It is not Calvin
He didn't
Johnson.
get touchdowns.
He's actually a shorter guy.
A shorter guy.
Yeah.
On a blue team.
Yeah.
Is it an all-time great, or is it a kind of like
I think he is.
that?
I think he is. I think he's pretty underrated for all. He likes to talk a lot.
Blue team. Likes to talk a lot.
Yeah, talks a lot of smack. Did it to Jerry Jeudy this year.
He talks smack to Jerry Jeudy?
Yeah, he's retired, but he talked smack to Jerry Jeudy this year.
Oh, Steve Smith. Steve Smith of the Panthers. Yeah. Yeah, that was nice. Bob was guessing T.O. Not T.O. That's a good guess, though. Who's MHSR? Marvin Harrison Sr. Yeah, not Marvin Harrison, so I guess it was Steve Smith. That guy was absolutely electric, Steve Smith.
So a lot of running backs that have done it.
Have done
That's
what?
like including like carries.
Okay.
That shouldn't count.
Carries, rushing yards, and rushing touchdowns. Okay. So you heard it right here. Tyreek Hill could become the 5th guy ever to get the receiver triple crown, and you can get that lid for $38 in the UA Live break room. That'd be pretty sick. So 3 guys ever have had the MVP that are not a quarterback or a running back. It's the Washington kicker. It's Lawrence Taylor, and there's Alan Page, by the way, who was part of that quad-signed Viking lid, Alex. Look at that thing.
That thing is sick.
That helmet is ridiculous. That might be the nicest helmet in the break room. Randy Moss never got the Triple Crown. I'm guessing it was catches that did him.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, that year that he got the receiving
year.
touchdowns, he had to lead the league in receiving yards.
Wes Welker might have, honestly.
Is it 2007? Let's look it up. Because Wes Welker probably had more catches, actually.
That's what I'm saying,
His teammate probably beat him on catches. Here's the Viking triple sign, by the way. Randy Moss, Chris Carter, Dante Culpepper on that one. Calvin Johnson still has the most receiving yards in a single season. The Megatron inscription on the speed flex right there.
Wes Welker was actually tied for first in catches that year.
With who? Larry Fitz?
TJ Husmanzada.
Oh, TJ, who's your mama? That's what I call him.
Randy Moss finished 8th in catches that year.
Yeah, see, he was obviously really good at catches, but he was really good at yards per catch. Like, you look at the all-time numbers, he's up there in touchdown catches, receiving yards. His catch is just a little bit lower because he had that great average, right? The 50-yard plays.
He was second in yards that year behind Reggie Wayne.
Oh, Reggie Wayne.
Yeah,
Okay.
Reggie Wayne.
Wow. That's crazy. But 22 touchdowns, or 23. 23 touchdowns. That Washington kicker that got the MVP, by the way, Alex, Mark Mosley. Put some respect on his name. Thank you, Bob. Mark Mosley. A kicker is the MVP. How about that?
Why not?
Why not? It's kind of sad if you think about it. Kickers won the MVP. 2 defensive players have won the MVP.
Hasn't.
Drew Brees hasn't, nor has a receiver ever.
That's insane.
Isn't that crazy?
Out of all those Jerry Rice years, the Randy Moss year,
never.
some Antonio Brown years.
Yeah, the Randy
Cooper
Moss
Kupp.
year, like Brady had like the 50 touchdowns.
Yeah.
So I could see why, but gosh. I mean, the Cooper Kupp year I thought was no-brainer.
Yeah. Even well, I guess running backs have. Because I was going to say, Derrick Henry should have won his year, too.
Yeah, running backs have. Adrian Peterson, the last to do it. It does not look like Tyreek will get it, but Tyreek is definitely, in my personal discussion, Mr. Cheetah, Tyreek Hill. I'm surprised they don't want that cheetah that much.
It seems like Lamar's got it locked up. Unless he has a bad game, then McCaffrey might. Because he's second.
Or Tua.
There's a lot. There's too many Tua haters. I think he could. But
well, Tua's third on the betting odds, right? I mean, if Tua balls out, Alex, we're talking 400
Bob's talking about
passing yards. Most underrated player in the NFL has to be the most receiving touchdowns in the league this year. Mike Evans. Yeah, he's definitely, probably right, Bob. Mike Evans is probably the most underrated player in the NFL. I mean, maybe Kyron Williams, because No one talks about him.
No one talks about him. But
second in
that
rushing
might be more of a
yards.
Sean McVay thing, too, with Kyron Williams.
Yeah.
Mike Evans, he's had 3 different coaches, 3 different quarterbacks. It doesn't matter. He's 1,000 yards, 10 touchdowns. That's what he does.
Just a filler in the diamonds.
Filler. Yeah, he's been a
Filler in our diamond helmets. Now, one thing Mike Evans doesn't have, Bob, is as many receiving yards as Amon-Ra, who's right here on the desk, or Puka Nacua out there in the diamond helmets. Puka Nacua, 4th in the league in receiving yards, 1,327. That's just incredible. Absolutely incredible. Puka Nacua lid is out there. A guy that never had 1,000 receiving yards in college in a single season. He was getting like 100 receiving yards at Washington his first 2 years. Had to transfer to BYU, which is not a passing offense. Still got drafted. And then the rest is history for Puka Nacua.
I think there's a fine line with the touchdowns and yards. Because there's some people that are just red zone specialists.
Yeah, like Jimmy Graham. Jimmy Graham in the last few weeks has like 5 catches and for 50 yards, but he's got 3 touchdowns.
I mean, because obviously the end goal is to score, so touchdowns are more important. But it's just like a
it's a mix.
Yeah,
I would say it's a mix of the two. I think Julio Jones I would put up there with anybody.
Yeah,
he had some years without touchdowns. I mean, yards, you're moving the ball down the field,
and then some people just run it in.
Yeah, like a 1-yard run. Like you get like an 80-yard catch, get it down to the 2-yard line, then your running back runs it in. They both matter. It's a mix for me. I know for fantasy, everyone wants the touchdowns, though. For the glory, you want the touchdowns. Receiving yards is...
Now with a lot of these leagues, just PPR. Just give me catches.
Right?
Give me 10 catches.
And I can get you Tyreek Hill, who has got the catches, the yards, and the touchdowns.
He's got it all.
Get all 3. There's really no debate right now who's the best receiver this season. Tyreek Hill, I know a healthy... Jay Jettas is up there.
Right there with him.
But, I mean, right now, Tyreek Hill, 117 yards receiving per game.
Oh, my God.
The second most is Jefferson at 103. And the third most is Keenan Allen, 96. Yeah. He's a headliner in those mini helmets.
I think I see Amon-Ra pretty high in that list, too.
Yeah, Amon-Ra is 6th, and Puka is 7th in receiving yards per game.
So what you're almost kind of saying is 3 of the top 10 wide receivers are in the break room.
Yes. Puka top 10 easily. Keenan Allen top 5 right now. I mean, Amon-Ra is probably
Keenan
top
Allen
5.
And then 4.
4. A lot of great stuff as far as wide receivers. And then we have 2 of the top 5 all time. Maybe 3 of the top 5. Maybe top 10 for sure. I mean, Megatron, Chris Carter are in that debate for that. Like, they're in that 5 to 10 range. Mm-hmm. I think Randy Moss, for me, is hands down number 2 all time. If not number 1. I know Rice has the cumulative stats. It's hard to argue against Rice. But for one game, one play, you can't not go with Randy Moss, right? And we just had T.O. yesterday, by the way. So all these Chad Johnsons in the practice squad. We have some of the best current guys. Tank Dell in the minis. DJ Moore in the black and blue. Devontae Smith. We got Justin Jefferson in the black and blue. Pretty much all the top receivers are currently in the break room. You can come and get them right here at UA. So Bob is in a touchdown-only fantasy league since 1984. So you can tell why he's leaning touchdowns.
Yep.
It's the Bob Boulay special.
I think Collins in one of those leagues, too.
Yeah. I've never done that before.
Never done a touchdown-only, no.
Yeah. I do like my 2-quarterback league, though. But not this year. I drafted 3 quarterbacks because I wanted to have a great backup. And I wasn't sure who I would start. I drafted Rodgers, Cousins, and Mahomes. And that on paper was just an all-star squad.
I have Mahomes and Hurts, and Mahomes is just disappointment.
A little bit, yeah, fantasy-wise. Although he was still, it's really tight. He's still, pretty good. In a 2-quarterback league, he's still one of the better ones.
He's not as good as where I took him with the first pick.
Yeah, I think he's 7th or 8th.
That's the thing, the value of where you got him.
The value of where you got him. Yep. But I thought I was set, Alex. And then, sure enough, Cousins, Rodgers go down. Mahomes, not really because of him necessarily. It's more the receiver and the line situation. But for fantasy numbers-wise, he has underachieved. Mm-hmm. So that's how it goes.
It helped out, though, that I picked up Puka Nacua after the first week.
Yes, me too. I got him right away. I was in first place with 3 weeks to go. and I slid all the way down to 5th and missed the playoffs.
And then I got, Taylor's been on and off, and then Jahmyr Gibbs, big help.
That's a big help.
Yep. I have Jahmyr Gibbs in all my leagues.
He's really, really good, Jahmyr Gibbs.
You get him a lot, too.
A guy that's been just a filler in the diamond helmets. Just a filler.
He might be better than Bijan. I mean, he gets more touches, so it helps.
A lot of folks were questioning that pick, but it's worked out pretty well for the Lions.
He's gotten better every week, too.
It's the Alabama running backs. They're always good.
He had a nasty juke on someone and just made him touch their toes.
Look, if you're an Alabama running back, you're going to be good.
Yeah.
As simple as that. There's so many of them every year. Alabama backs in the NFL, always effective.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's a pick right there.
16th round, Bob Boulay.
We need to get some Raheem Mostert.
Yeah, that's a great pickup, Bob. Fantastic pickup. The Dolphins, by the way, Alex, we got Tua, we got Tyreek. They're leading the league in passing yards, top 5 in rush offense as well. Miami's got a squad, man.
Mike McDaniels he's a guru, offensive guru.
He's fun. He's also got a great pre-game, post-game press conferences. He's really, really fun to watch.
Dan Marino's on the sidelines. He's like, "We're coming for all your records, Dan."
Nice. They are, though.
Yeah.
I mean, Tua's going to shatter his records. No doubt about that. I'm going to shatter those records for sure. So here's what we'll do. It's 1:39, and we'll be on till 2 o'clock at least to let these guys fill up these breaks, but we're doing the wheel spin for the practice squad at 1:55, Alex. Mm-hmm. If the break is full by 1:55, that is 15 minutes, plenty of time to fill it up. We'll put you in the chase wheel spin. If it's not full by 1:55, we're doing the wheel spin at 1:55, and we'll hop off at 2 o'clock and regroup for the 3 p.m. show. Take a brief lunch break, and we'll have a big 3 p.m. show.
All right.
But if you guys want to keep these orders going, which, again, up until about 1:10, it was pretty much nonstop. Yeah. The first hour and 10 minutes, the pre-show orders nonstop. The last 30 minutes have slowed down considerably. So now's the time to get the breaks going. Otherwise, these will move over to the 3 p.m. show here. Probably the best bet for a break, I would say, is the practice squad single. 4 spots to go. You get yourself in the chase wheel spin. There's only 6 boxes left. We got 2 photoed headliners left. Tua and Tyreek Hill. That's an awesome list of names left with just so few boxes left. So that's probably our best bet. I mean, Alex, you and I have hyped this up enough. This is the best break in the room is the diamond helmets. 5 to go in that quad box break. We are now down to 16 diamonds left. There's 7 headliners. Nakua, Purple People Eaters, the Lewis Reed and Suggs triple sign, the Moss Carter Culpepper triple sign, the Charles Woodson, the Megatron Speedflex, and the John Elway. Authentic helmets are worth by far the most of any other items. Like an authentic filler hit is worth more than a jersey headliner, worth more than a mini headliner. If you're looking for the best value in the room, yes, if you lose the most, but if you win, you gain the most. Over time, if you pick just one break to play, you get 1 spot each time. Over time, your best profit margin would actually be the diamonds. If you played every single day, 1 spot in the break room every single day, and you want to just sell your helmets and get your value, get your money's worth, by far the diamonds is your best bet. So that's a 6 series, all authentic, all amazing. Definitely jump in those diamonds. By the way, the practice squad, I'm talking about the single. Speaking of value, the practice squad double is actually the better play. $76, you can get Tyreek Hill and Tua. 1 spot, 2 wins, just like that. That would be absolutely nuts in our practice squad double. $78, get yourself a top 5 quarterback and the best receiver in the NFL, Tyreek Hill.
There's only 6 boxes left, so your odds at that actually happening are really good.
Really good. The odds are really, really good. Black and blue, we got ourselves, we have Devontae Smith, Kurt Warner, Justin Jefferson, Ty Law, Champ Bailey, Dick Butkus, and DJ Moore. That is 7 headliners and 16 boxes left. Here's that Moore, that Butkus that we're talking about. And then for me, Alex, the 2 best corners I ever saw, Ty Law and Champ Bailey. of my generation. Minis are 8 to go. Bunch of headliners left in the minis. Jordan Love, the Sack Exchange, Max Crosby, Dak Prescott, Keenan Allen, Emmitt Smith, all still available. Practice squad 4 to go. Jersey 7 to go. Get those spots here before we sign off at 2 p.m. Now, if we heat up, we don't have to sign off, Alex. We can keep going.
Yeah.
That's just the cutoff point if we're not hot in the breaks. And Cody, I know that Alex just put in the chat. Typically, it's Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But I think they ship pretty early. I saw the shipping guide today when I got in. So whatever you won yesterday was probably already shipped out. So Monday morning, Wednesday morning, and Friday morning are the shipping days.
And then if you want anything over the weekend, I think it was shipped out yesterday. No one was in Christmas.
Yeah, so it came in Tuesday. And that does differ once in a while, but that's typically the days we give you guys.
Yeah, it's usually the mornings of that too. So if you win something on a show that day, it won't be till the next one.
Exactly. Yeah, he usually comes in, gets down about noon or 1 o'clock. So anything won Wednesday morning would be shipped out Friday. Now, Michael Buckley is a guy that gets the possibilities. There's no guarantees in life, Alex. Nothing is guaranteed. But what can happen in a double box break, a quad box break, you can win multiple things with one spot. Michael Buckley has got himself 2 spots or a spot in the practice squad double, and he's got him a spot in the diamond quad. So he could possibly walk away with Tyreek Hill, Tua, Calvin Johnson, then a triple sign, Randy Moss, Chris Carter, Dante Culpepper. He can get all of those today with the spots he's bought. That is possible, right? 2 spots, right? All those names in the practice squad and the diamonds. Pretty good. Pretty good, Michael Buckley. Another order coming in here. We got Michael Alonso.
Oh, they're listening.
Yeah, they're paying attention. Practice squad double. Let's get it done. Let's see the cheetah. Let's see Tua. 4 to go now in that double. So we got 4 to go in the practice squad double. We got 4 to go in the practice squad single. And basically, Alex, 1 more double, 1 more single. And that's the series.
That's it.
So we can get this done. I mean, we could get it done in the next 20 minutes if you guys would like to. No reason why we shouldn't. And that is the chase. The practice squad, it's possible it'll be the chase in the 3 p.m. show, but not likely.
Yeah.
So you might as well get it done now and get yourself in the chase wheel spin. We get those 2 done by 1:55, you guys will be in the chase wheel spin. If they're not done by 1:55, we'll still give you a little bit more time till 2 o'clock, 2:05 to fill them up, but you will not be in that wheel spin unless it's closed out at 1:55. So let's get these both done in the next 9 minutes. Let's see what's coming out, Alex, and then we can see what else we might attack afterwards.
Yeah.
So, Michael get it. Allen's in. Ryan's in the breaks. Who's going to join these guys in the practice squad and the diamonds? Black and blue, only 5 to go as well. All authentic black and blue.
Oh no, Tulane.
I know, they're down 10-7 now, but they're at the Vatek 46.
Okay.
They muffed a punt, Alex. They muffed it. It was like
good.
down at the 10-yard line. So that was dirty. They're doing it for Matt Forte.
Okay.
They're fighting Forte Tulanes. That's what I call them. Still 10.5. I mean, down 3 and driving. I'm feeling good about it. We'll see. Tonight I'm going to bet on over 58.5 Louisville USC.
Okay.
Because USC has no defense. Yeah. And I'm going to bet on Louisville because no Caleb Williams. So I think I'm going to parlay Louisville 6.5 and over 58.5.
Oh, yeah, no Caleb Williams. That was the only thing keeping them slightly good.
Yeah, relevant. So they've been in a down route spiral. Like, they started pretty good. Then they've been just losing and losing, even with Caleb Williams.
Caleb Williams is like trolling the Bears now. Mm-hmm. He liked 2 different tweets. One was of the Bears should trade the pick and draft Marvin Harrison and keep Fields. He liked that. And then he liked another one saying the Bears need to draft Caleb Williams. So he's just trolling the Bears at this point.
Yeah, he doesn't know what he wants. Cody Corbin says, so is this where the triple sign Ravens helmet's at? Yes, Cody. Come and get it, Mr. Corbin. We got ourselves Ray Lewis, Ed Reed, and Terrell Suggs all autographed on one helmet. We have a single box break. We have a quad box break. And we have a double box break. Here's that triple signed Raven lid. Yeah, sounds great, Cody. Thank you, Steven and Colin. A lot of great stuff in the room here at Ultimate Autographs. Alfred's in. What's up, Alfred? AS. Alfred is in. Which one is he in? The Diamond?
He's in the Diamond. He's in the practice squad. Alfred knows.
He knows. He gets it. Does he know that he got a LaDainian Tomlinson jersey, though? Did you know this, Alfred? Now, you got the LaDainian Tomlinson jersey, the greatest Charger of them all, number 21. That is yours. So, what's up, Cody? Says James Strode. What's up, James Strode? Steeler Nation.
Yeah.
How about the Steelers this week?
Look,
Mason Rudolph is better than Pickett and Trubisky. Simple as that.
He's definitely better than Trubisky.
He's better than Pickett. Pickett might be better if he gets it together, but right now, if you had one game to play today, I'm picking Mason Rudolph for Pittsburgh. That's just me.
Cody, the one that you're still in that has not broke is the Diamond Single.
Okay. You're welcome, AS. Lucky fingers. Yeah, I say it's the randomizer, but you are welcome, sir. Cody, didn't Cody just win something earlier?
I'm sure he did.
He won.
He's got back-to-back wins in the minis. He had the Charlie Joyner and the Rashee Rice.
That's right. He
doubled up.
Doubled up in those minis. Good job, Cody Neff. AFC West receiver double. There you go. Charlie Joyner, Rashee Rice. Very, very nice. Now, you know what's going to happen with Pittsburgh. They're going to finish 9-8.
Yep, that's just what they do.
And their fan base is going to be upset with Tomlin.
He's about to get extended.
Well, you know, I have a guy from volleyball I know. Him and his son went to the Colts and Steelers game, and they wore Fire Tomlin t-shirts.
I don't understand why. This guy he gives you winning seasons every year. It's not his fault that
they won a Super Bowl, Alex.
They're not drafting a good quarterback.
I agree with you, but that's not the way Steeler fans see it.
Ungrateful.
They don't want Mike Tomlin.
Ungrateful.
What do you think, James? Do you like Mike Tomlin, or you had enough?
I would gladly take Mike Tomlin as my coach.
I would take Mike Tomlin as well. Daniel, the spots vary on the breaks. Here's the live break page link. One thing to keep in mind when you buy spots, look at to see if it says single or double, right? Because, for example, the practice squad is 76 a spot for the double. The single's only 38 a spot. If it doesn't say double or quad, Alex, that means that it's a single box break. Mm-hmm. So it definitely varies break to break.
Hop in the practice squad double. There's 2 spots left.
Yes, Daniel. This is where you should head. 2 spots to go in the practice squad double. Only 6 boxes left. There's a Tyreek Hill full-size rep helmet and a Tua Funko Pop. All right, he's not going to get in time, Alex. Daniel might miss out. The Diamonds, obviously, is the best break. $348 is the quad, the most expensive break. But you can win 3 helmets with 1 spot. Calvin Johnson, the Viking triple sign, Moss, Carter, and Culpepper, and that great defensive line, the Purple People Eaters. So those are great things to win. Practice squad double is coming up here momentarily. 1 spot to go. And maybe Tua, maybe Tyreek in that break. Maybe both. I know the birthday boy is in, Daniel Kyler.
Oh, yeah.
Happy 41st birthday to Daniel Kyler. One of the true good guys here in the break room. Nothing but class all the time from Daniel. I know Alfred's in there. Tony Gonzalez is in there as well. Actually, yeah, Tony's in there. Looking for some dubs. I think Michael Alonso's in. So let's go. I think Michael Buckley's in as well. 1 to go in that practice squad double box break. Tyreek Hill is coming out very, very soon.
Yeah.
It could actually be in a matter of minutes, Alex. We got an order. I'm guessing we're sold out.
Oh. Cody Neff with a big order.
Let's go, Cody. Closed up the practice squad double. Got in the black and blue. The diamond quad. So there is traction on the quad, Cody. We just got a big order in the quad box break. 4 spots to go in the quad. Alex and I will always tell you guys, when does the break fill? When it's more than halfway done. When people are confident it's going to break in the given show. We're 4 away in the Diamond Quad. We knock out one more spot. We get to 3 left. It's going to fill pretty quickly, Alex. Yeah. Simple as that. It's that hurdle of getting us more than halfway there. Cody, good decision, man. Decided to come and play. Nicely done, Cody Neff.
Only 2 to go in the black and blue, and then 3 to go in the practice squad single.
So, perfect. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers for the practice squad double. John, Ryan, Michael, Alfred, Daniel, Tony, and Dakota. So, let's see it. And Alex, like you said, I think the black and blue 2 to go will break the show. The practice squad single 3 left. The jersey single 4 left. And 4 to go in the diamond quad. All will break maybe this show. We have not done the single diamond, James. The double diamond got the action earlier. Daniel Kyler wants 9 and 19. Thank you, Daniel. We'll get 9 and 19 off the ticker in the practice squad. All right. Let's see if it's time for Tua. Let's see if it's time for Tyreek. So, very cool. Mike wanted 13 and 31. Thank you, Mike. It is first come, first serve, though. Daniel just a little bit quicker with his box numbers. Diamond helmets, Cody Neff, Puka Nacua, the Purple People Eaters, the Viking triple sign, which is Randy Moss, Chris Carter, Dante Culpepper. There's the triple signed Raven, Ray Lewis, Ed Reed, Terrell Suggs, the Charles Woodson Raider Authentic, the Lions Speed Flex Calvin Johnson, and the John Elway Lunar Authentic. 7 headliners left, Cody. Just 16 boxes left. So 6 clicks. Daniel Kyler's got the NFC North. Michael Alonso's got the NFC South. Dakota Neff in the NFC East. What he wants for a Cowboy item. John Sutter, NFC West. Tony Gonzalez, AFC North. Ryan Hicks, AFC South. Michael Buckley, AFC East. And Alfred Staub, AFC West, looking for some Chargers. So Michael looking for the double up. Here comes the East, says Cody.
Ooh.
Is it AFC East? Is it NFC East? Because Michael Buckley says, I want Tua. I want Tyreek. Let's see him now. We'll do box 9 first. The Nick Foles box here, Alex.
You do not, Cody. You randomize the division. And then,
Yep.
yeah.
So you don't pick your division, Cody Corbin. We do sometimes offer divisional, actually we offer team picking. You can never pick your division.
No.
We don't have that right now. We do offer sometimes picking your team, but for the most part we run NFL divisional breaks here in the break room. There is one way to get the division you want, buy all the spots.
Yep.
But otherwise it's completely random.
That's called getting the NFL.
Yes, right, exactly. Cody says NFC East. Okay. Well, let's see here. Let's see here, Alex. Uh-oh.
That's 1.
That's 1. 1 down, Michael Buckley. You've got the sick Tua Funko Pop. Let's go. This is absolutely beautiful. The sick autograph. Tua is an absolute beast. I don't understand Tua haters. I just don't get it. This guy is so good. I mean, Jalen Waddle was out. They put up 70 points. Tyreek Hill was out. They won anyway. Tua's putting up massive numbers all the time. One of the most accurate passers in the NFL. Awesome get there, Michael Buckley. Tua, 4,214 passing yards, the most in the NFL. He's got himself also right now 26 touchdown passes, only 4 back of Dak Prescott for the touchdown pass lead. So Tua's an absolute beast. He's also second in the NFL in passer rating behind Brock Purdy. So yes, sir, says Michael Buckley. And Cody Corbin, unfortunately, there is no guarantee to get that Raven lid. But, I mean, you could get other great stuff in that break, though. No doubt about that. So Michael with the great start on the Tua. Still looking for Tyreek in that second box, Alex. I like the Funko. It's something different, right? It's kind of like mini helmets. It's very easy to store. Doesn't take up much room. I mean, you've seen Steven Ryan's room during our
yes,
virtual meetings. He is a Funko Pop master. Good job, Michael Buckley. I'll put this Tua right here. And we got one more box coming up in the double. Is it time for the cheetah? That'd be quite a double up for Mr. Buckley. There's only, 5 boxes left?
4.
Yeah, 4 after this one, but it's a 1 in 5 chance at Tyreek in here. And then that single's close. So we'll do one more double, one more single, get this practice squad closed out. It's not Tyreek, it's a mini helmet. It is not the cheetah. Oh my gosh. Alfred Staub is a Charger fan, right?
He is.
Earlier today, got the best Charger of all time, LaDainian Tomlinson. Now here's the talented young cornerback, Asante Samuel Jr. Like father, like son, at the cornerback spot. Remember that playoff game last year?
Yeah.
3 picks against Trevor Lawrence.
Right.
That is JSA certified. Nice get, Alfred, on Asante Samuel Jr.
The Chargers colors, always so good.
They're so good, especially the flash.
Mm-hmm.
It might be the best flash in the game. Got 2 interceptions this season, Asante Samuel Jr. Very talented player out of Florida State. So good get there, Mr. Alfred. JSA certified. So practice squad double in the books. That means 4 practice squad boxes left. One of those 4 boxes features a full-size rep helmet, Tyreek Hill, Alex. That's going to be an awesome get for someone. Could be one for $38, $76. Either way, a bargain on the cheetah. It is 2 o'clock. Let me see how close we are on the practice squad, because we do have the practice squad wheel spin to do. So we got 3 to go. I'm feeling generous. I'm common clause. I'll give you guys until 2:05 to close out that practice squad if you want to be in the chase wheel spin. We got 2 to go in the black and blue, 4 to go in the diamond quad, so 4 to go in the jerseys. So Alex, we'll be here till minimum 2:10 p.m. no matter what. If no one orders the next 10 minutes, we'll hop off at 2:10, regroup for the 3 p.m. show. If the orders keep coming, we'll keep staying on air. We can skip our lunch break if need be. That is up to you guys. Practice squad, though, gotta be closed up by 2:05 to be in the wheel spin. Not 1 away, not 2 away, closed up. That single's gonna go no matter what, Alex, because in the next 9 minutes, with the Tyreek Hill still out there, that's gonna close. The challenge is to close it in the next 4 minutes to get your name in that chase wheel spin list. So we got LaDainian Tomlinson, Amon-Ra St. Brown, we got Tua. Those are the best hits so far. And if, I'm going to offer up something else here. If we close up that diamond quad by 2:10, limited time offer, we close it up in the next 9 minutes, we'll do a chase wheel spin for just the guys in the quad.
Ooh, look at that.
Only if it's closed by 2:10 though, Alex. If it's after 2:10, no dice. Alex Dreyer
Closing up the black and blue.
closed out the black and blue. All right, thank you, Alex. A black and blue single number 2 coming up. All right, go ahead and drop me a box number. Break room is heating up. It was on fire the first about 70 minutes. A brief lull for 20 to 30 minutes, and we are back on fire again, right?
Yes, we are.
That's how we do here at UA. More orders coming in. We got Daniel Kyler in that single for practice squad. Brett's in that jersey as well. Real Charger day for me today, says Alfred, right? That's 2 Chargers in one show. Cody wanted 33. He was first. James had 6, so we'll do 33. They did come in first here for the black and blue. Perfect. She says, my wife is fighting me for Giant stuff. That's her team, so hopefully we get some luck on the G-Men, says Alfred. See, if Alfred wants to keep going on his collection, he's got to get a few for the wife, right, Alex?
Yeah.
Well, Lawrence Taylor in the jerseys, Alfred. That's one giant we know of for sure, Alex, right?
Yep.
So that could be an option for the wife. So we got Michael, Tony, Dakota, and Alex. Let's do box 33 in the black and blue single. And you guys are buying more time for the guys in that practice squad break.
It's just sold out.
Just sold out, so we'll do that one afterwards. And then that will be in the Chase Wheel Spin list. We'll see if Tyreek comes out. 1 in 4 chance that hits in the next break, Alex, with 4 boxes left. So 4, 5, and 6 clicks. Alex Dreyer has got the NFC North. NFC South is Alex as well. Michael Alonso, NFC East, NFC West. Michael Buckley, AFC North. Dakota Neff, AFC South. Dakota, AFC East. And Tony Gonzalez, the Chiefs tight end in his spot, AFC West. Box 33 in the black and blue. Cool. All right. Tulane's hanging tough. 10-7. They got the ball on the Tulane 46, Alex. Plus 10's looking good. Larry Bird box coming up. Number 33. Heck, let's call it the Roger Craig box, right? That was nice yesterday. All right. Full-sized authentic coming up. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Get out of here. Kurt Warner Hydro Authentic. That's the NFC West. Michael Alonso. From the grocery store to the Super Bowl. Hy-Vee's finest. Northern Iowa's finest. Kurt Warner. I think he played in like Arena League.
Yeah.
NFL Europe. This guy was everywhere. Ended up winning 2 league MVPs. A Super Bowl MVP. A Super Bowl title. He is still number 1 all time in playoff passing yards per game, the great Kurt Warner. I think there may not be a better pocket passer ever than Kurt Warner. I mean, it's probably between him, Dan Marino, and Peyton Manning, and then Tom Brady. These guys in the pocket, just incredible. Had a great arm, a lot of accuracy.
Too.
What'd you say?
On the Hydro, too.
On the Hydro. The autograph is just slightly faded, right? You see it right there. It's why it's in the black and blue 1 series with slight imperfections. Ever slightly faded, Alex, but this is beautiful. For me, the greatest show on turf, the best offense ever.
Ooh, look at that.
You put that team in the modern game with the modern rules. I mean, Warner, Holt, Bruce, Falk, Ricky Prohl, good luck, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So great get Michael Alonso on your Kurt Warner, man. It's a Hydro Authentic. It is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. That was the one I most wanted to see in this series, by the way. Because I see a lot of Mahomes, I see a lot of Drew Brees, a lot of Justin Jefferson. But the Hydro one is really, really nice. So good job, Michael. Michael's a pretty new guy in the room. Is this his first day?
I don't know.
I thought he had his first orders earlier today. Might be his first ever win.
That's a great first win right there.
He says, "How you doing?" Oh, you're doing good, Michael, right? Kurt Warner, a Hydro Authentic helmet. First day, he says, first win, a Kurt Warner Authentic, Alex. That's a start. That is a start. Maybe the most underrated quarterback of all time, Kurt Warner. Practice squad is next. More Michael in here. Tony Gonzalez, Michael Buckley, Dakota Neff, Daniel Kyler. Got a lot of folks in the practice squad. So practice squad single number 2. Go ahead and drop me a box number. Let's see if we have the cheetah. And then we do have the jersey break ready as well. The birthday boy, Daniel Kyler, wants the MJ box 23, Alex.
I mean, David, are you going to hop in and you help me, get some baby diapers?
Oh, there we go. I've seen the king of the midday Latino heat. My day is complete, says David. There you go, David. Let's get the quad filled or the single, says Cody. Could not agree more. Let's get those diamonds done. That is the best break in the room, Cody. No question about it. Let's get those done. So, Now we'll go 6 times for our spots. Box 23 in the practice squad. Thank you, Alex. All right. We got 3, 4, 5, and 6. Michael Buckley's got the cheetah spot, AFC East. He's also got the NFC North. NFC South belongs to Michael Alonso. Tony Gonzalez in the NFC East. Dakota Neff, NFC West, excuse me. Michael, AFC North. Daniel, AFC South. That is Michael Buckley in the East. And then Michael Alonso in the AFC West. Box 23. Michael Jordan was a pretty fast guy on the basketball court.
Yeah.
Do we have the fastest guy, maybe on any court or field? Tyreek Hill, right?
The Tua Funko is gone.
Yeah, we just pulled the Tua Funko. It is nice, David. Well, speaking of speed, this guy was also pretty fast. We got ourselves Darren Sproles.
All right.
The Lightning Bug, it's the NFC South on the St. Jersey Darren Sproles. The most all-purpose yards record in a single season. Rushing, receiving, kick return, punt return yards. The single season record holder is this guy right here, Darren Sproles. So, good get, Michael Alonso, on your Sproles jersey. Former Eagle, former Charger, a Saint as well. Not a very big guy, but man, he was a great player. That, by the way, Alex, was in 2011. Most all-purpose yards in a season, 2,696. Member of the NFL 2010s All-Decade Team as a returner. Former Kansas State product. 4th-round pick. Made himself quite a career. Darren Sproles. So Alonso's on fire, says Cody Neff. It's like Alonso morning here in the break room. It's the morning show. Alonso's on fire.
Yeah.
It just makes sense. He says, might have to try this quad. Look, you're on fire, man. Get in that quad. And then George, there's only 3 boxes left in the practice squad. 1 double box break, 1 single box break. Tyreek Hill still out there in that practice squad. So come and get it. And if our board is correct, it does have Chad Johnson as a secondary headliner, Alex. Mr. Ocho Cinco. Daniel Kyler says, get in the quad, Mike. Get in there while you're hot, right, Alex?
Yeah, exactly.
That's the thought. So, Darren Sproles, and then we have a jersey break next. Alan Poucher, welcome, new guy Alan. We got Alfred Staub, Steven Lopez, Brett, I'm going to butcher this, but Speicher, also a new guy, and then John Wells. I think 4 left in the quad, Mike Alonso. We just got done saying if it gets to 3 or less, it fills pretty quickly. Everyone wants the break to be more than halfway there to believe it's going to happen. It's a psychological thing, Alex. You get that 1 spot there, Mike, that'll get us to 3 left. That's going to fill pretty quickly, for sure. So, jersey single number 3. Go ahead and drop me a box number. Brian Chapman says, I bought a box. How do you know if you win? Brian, once we ship out the items, you will get an alert saying you've won. Oh, you could just ask us today. We could tell you about this show if you won or not.
Looks like he had a jersey spot in the second break.
I don't think he won.
I don't believe he won. No, that was Michael Butley with the Emmett Thomas.
Okay, so you did not win, unfortunately, Brian Chapman. You had yourself the NFC North in the jersey break. It was the AFC West that hit for Michael Buckley. So let's do box 31. John Wells, JW wants 31 in the backfield jerseys. Cool. And a lot of the breaks right now are pretty open, Alex. Again, if we're hot enough, we'll skip our lunch break. But if you guys don't get in here pretty quickly, we are going to hop off shortly here. Because everything is 6 to 8 away except for that diamond quad, which is 4 away. But that's been taking some time, right? We didn't do a single diamond quad yesterday. So, guys, that diamond quad, though, if not this show, Alex, it's going to happen during the 3 p.m. show. And if by some miracle it doesn't happen at 3 p.m., it's going to happen at 6 p.m. We're on 12 p.m., 3 p.m., 6 p.m. All the breaks that don't fill up carry over to the next show. Simple as that. Yeah, Adam, get in that practice squad. 3 boxes left. As Alex said, Tyreek Hill, Chad Johnson, pretty good names with just 3 boxes left. It's a full-size rep Tyreek Hill, which is still really valuable with it being the cheetah. I would love to get that practice squad done before we hop off the air here, Alex,
nice.
Right? Get your guys a fresh series for the next show. All right, let's get these guys randomized 6 times here. In the backfield, jerseys. All right. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let's see. Brett's got the AFC East. Actually, this is the jerseys, not the practice squad. But still, Steven's got the NFC North. Steven Lopez. Alfred Staub in the NFC South. John Wells, NFC East and West. Alfred, AFC North and South. Brett in the AFC East and Alan in the AFC West. Welcome, Brett and Alan, 2 new guys in the room. Let us know what team you guys like and how you heard about Ultimate Autographs. Uh-oh. Steven Lopez. Steven, you ready for this? We got ourselves one of the best linebackers of all time. 2-time Defensive Player of the Year, Chicago Bear legend, the late, great Dick Butkus. Beautiful hit there, $26. Steven Lopez with Dick Butkus. That's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I know Singletary, Urlacher were great, but you look at the numbers, you read about the history and what these guys did. This is probably the best Bear linebacker of all time, Alex. Dick Butkus. Maybe the second best Bear of all time. Yeah. It's Walter Payton, then between Butkus and probably Gale Sayers for me. 8-time Pro Bowler, 5-time All-Pro. 5-time All-Pro, played 9 seasons, Alex. 5-time All-Pro. That is very, very nice on Dick Butkus. Black and blue, George. We've done what? 2 black and blue today, Alex?
2 black and blue.
So 14 boxes left, George. Devontae Smith, Justin Jefferson, Ty Law, Champ Bailey, Dick Butkus, DJ Moore. That's a 6 in 14 chance at a headliner. I know the Law, the Bailey, the Butkus, the Moore are secondary headliners, but we know very well those are headliner names, Alex, right?
Exactly.
Easily. So, yes, sir, thanks all. I also got the Gale Sayers from y'all, says Bertie Lopez. Oh, my God. He needs Walter Payton next, and he's got all of them. Not a lot of Walter Payton stuff out there. We did have a Walter Payton photo a while back in the break room. Yeah, autographed photo. Mike is in for the quad. What's up, Mike? Mike is ready in that quad box break. Wants to see some diamond fire, Alex.
Can't blame him.
I mean, he's hot. That's the best break in the room. The most value, the most bang for your buck if you win. Definitely a smart move, Mr. Alonzo. I like when we get these new people that really, it feels like it takes about 20 minutes for them to feel a part of the UA family, Alex.
Doesn't take long in here.
Does not take long in here. Also doesn't take long to fill up the breaks.
No.
We do run live fills. We're also on every single day, 3 shows a day. If the room is hot enough, Alex, with maybe very, very brief breaks in between. But for the most part, we can break from noon to midnight every single day here at UA. So, Brian, what you got earlier, just to clarify, is a spot in a break. If you enter the breaks, you are not guaranteed to win. You'll see here on the break page, it's a live drawing. You're purchasing a spot in a live break, not a guaranteed item. So, Brian, you did not win. If we gave out stuff to every person that got a single spot, we'd be out of business, right?
We would be.
I mean, that 8 people would get a jersey for $26. 8 people get a diamond helmet for $87 when those are worth sometimes over $1,000, Alex. So you did not win, Brian, and your spot does not carry over. Once your break happened, it's over. So unfortunately, you didn't win, Brian, but you are more than welcome to try again, sir. So let's see here. 2 to go in this diamond quad. That's going to happen this show. I did give him extra time for the practice squad, Alex. We're going to go ahead and knock out the practice squad wheel spin. And then hopefully by then the diamond quad is ready, right? Get in the quad for redemption arc, says David. That'd be quite the redemption arc. The Lion helmet, James. We don't sell helmets outright. We do live breaks. I can tell you this is definitely worth more than a few $100. It was one for, I think, like 76 in that double.
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
So it's worth quite a bit. The Calvin Johnson Speed Flex, probably worth more than $1,000.
Oh, yeah.
That's the better Lion helmet in the breaks. So let's knock out this practice squad wheel spin. We can still get this practice squad done. There's 3 boxes left.
That's it.
Tyreek Hill is still in there, Alex.
Double and a single.
So the last 2 breaks are up. So you want to get that practice squad done, we'll do it. But you guys are no longer in the chase wheel spin. Let's see, it's 219. We're 2 to go in that diamond quad. If we're still 2 left by 225, we'll hop off, take a brief lunch break, and be back at 2:30 to open that box early in the show. If it's full at 225, we'll break it. If it's 1 away, I might give them a couple more minutes, Alex. But if it's still 2 away by 225, that'll carry over to the 3 p.m. show. Because a lot of these breaks are open, and 4 boxes right away would be some massive momentum for the 3 p.m. show. So Michael Buckley, great question. What's the difference in helmet price and quality? Speed Flex, Flash, Authentic, Replicas. So typically, Michael Buckley, obviously it varies greatly based on autograph. You know, some athletes' autographs could be worth, $50. Some could be worth $500. Some could be worth more than $2,000, like a Tom Brady. But typically, an authentic helmet will run for $300 to $400 unautographed. A Speed Flex runs for about $700 unautographed. A lot of the diamond helmets, if you get a diamond Speed Flex, it's always worth more than $1,000 for the most part, Alex, because those names are very, very big autographs. Typically, the Flash helmet, the standard helmet, the Eclipse helmet, the value isn't all that different. Like a Flash might be worth a little bit more, Alex, but they're typically pretty similar. Flash versus Lunar versus Eclipse versus standard helmet. We just like to offer up variety.
It's more like personally, what do you like?
Yeah, personal preference. I know you and I like the Flashes more, just the display of it. But value-wise, they're probably only slightly more, pretty minuscule difference on the value as far as those. So let's do this wheel spin here. Typically, Michael Buckley, if you're looking for the most value, I would say it is always by far in the diamond helmets. Obviously, Alex, more risk, more reward type thing, right? You lose, you pay more money, but if you win, you are profiting a lot more. And 1 to go in that diamond quad. So let's get that done, guys, here ASAP. So we got 5 and 6 clicks. It is Michael Alonso.
Oh, this guy's on fire.
He is on fire. Michael, let us know what number you want to start on. Otherwise, we'll start you on 1 for your wheel spin. Michael Alonso. I'll give him about 30 seconds here.
Yeah.
Whatever this lands on, Alex, that's how much money they get in a UA gift card. And I'm going to say the breaks are pretty open. We got to get this done by 2:25, Alex. If it's not full by 2:25, I got good news for you guys. We'll be right back in 35 minutes. We can open that up at 3 o'clock. Get us some momentum for the 3 p.m. show. Daniel says, keep it high, Kamen. Guessing 63. I'm going to go with 67. Come on, Alex. Don't blow this.
86.
Yes! Alex is going high, I believe. Let's see here. Big. Oh, it's big. You're close, Alex. How about 76?
Oh.
That's pretty good. $76 gift card. David guessed 80. You see what happens when these guys guess high?
Oh.
Bob was guessing low, and these were low, low, and low.
Oh, Colin had back-to-back 98 and 94.
Ooh.
And then he dished out like a 15.
Okay, well, that's okay. The wheel is mostly hot. Mostly hot. So 1 to go on that diamond quad. I'll give you guys a couple more minutes. Here's that link. Here's the deal. If this is closed by 2:25, we're breaking it here at 2:25. If not, Alex, it's going to be the first break for the 3 p.m. show in 35 minutes.
Sounds good.
That's up to you guys. I'm okay with either option. So entirely up to you guys. I'd be more, likely to keep going, but the other breaks are mostly open, Alex.
Yeah.
So it is kind of the spot to take a brief break and reset, unless you guys want to shut the door here and now. A lot of heat in that diamond break, Alex, right? Hit of the show, it's pretty even. I'm going to go with the Amon-Ra helmet. It is the nicest looking helmet. I know the Tua Funko Pop, the LT jersey are both fantastic, but I'm going Amon-Ra for my hit of the show. What do you think?
I agree. Yeah, it's got to be the Amon-Ra. That just the Lions helmet. You don't see it very often,
right?
So it's just so cool.
I don't know. Honestly, I'm such a big fan of all three of these guys.
I think I'm going LT2.
LT2, and then Tua 3. I'm going to put Tua 2 just to be different. But you can't go wrong with any one of these hits. Fantastic stuff.
I think it's because it's specifically that Chargers jersey.
It's so nice. So Brian got in those minis, right, Brian? Minis are just 5 away in that mini double box break. All right, it's 2:25, Alex. No one knocked out the diamond quad. We're going to take a very, very brief break. I mean, very brief. We're back at 3 p.m., 35 minutes. We'll be right back in the room. You guys will see that diamond quad at 3 p.m. It should pre-fill. So, guys, do not go anywhere. We'll be back in 30